All right, hey everyone, welcome to a Zelda Speedruns Twilight Princess Any Percent tournament. This is a losers bracket round 2 and a winners bracket round 3 with Baachan versus the EthernetBoyz and ZachLink versus Barcode. With me on comms, I've got Bewilderbeast and Cam Keaton. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Hello. You guys might have heard me a little bit earlier.
It seems as though Baachan might be a no-show, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully they show up last minute now. I mean, well, 10 minutes passed, but...
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. I think they had a late schedule change just so that this could be restreamed. I think Baachan might have not been able to actually attend this time. So it will be up to him and... Is Ether running on, like, an actual copy? I thought his copy was English.
I don't know. I
Maybe
assume it's an actual copy.
I would believe it would be, but I think that's the first time I've seen Ether with that. I might be crazy. He has PAL? Alright, my bad. I didn't know that he had PAL. Well, good job to him. Oh, is this his new copy? Is this his new copy? I think this is the copy that he got so that he doesn't get the Argarok thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, we do have the Keaton Beast combo. Yeah, new copy. Alright, so that's why I'm seeing this. So, I remember he was getting a new copy for Wolfdash specifically because he didn't want to, you know, fall off Argarok and get disqualified. So he was like, he got a new copy, and I believe, yeah, it's PAL version, so he will be saving. I don't know if it saves time, probably. Because can't you choose German?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, it should be. So he should be saving 6 seconds or 6.5 seconds.
Well, if we're discounting the Argarok cutscene skip time save.
Well, yeah, but this copy is not the one that has it, though.
Right. So
This is the other one,
on his
so.
normal copy, he would be saving like 40 more seconds.
Oh yeah, that one he'd be saving a crazy amount. But that one's also not allowed though, unfortunately.
I mean, well, I'm pretty sure he did that in which race was that? I feel like Simi was involved, but I don't think it was Ethernet versus Simi.
I think it might have been one of the seeding races he might have, because I think
maybe
I don't think they cared at that point. And to be fair, you can just add back the time of the cutscene, like 1 to 1.
Yeah.
And you get his actual time.
It was fun to see though.
It is probably one of the most interesting things you can see in there that we have if it was almost like a myth, you'd go into another community and be like, yo, we have a glitch that only one person can do. It saves 40 seconds. Like, imagine that. That sounds like a speedrun myth.
And we don't even call it Ethernet glitch.
We don't. It's not even named. It's just called falling off Agarok. Time for a backup bit then. Alright. Ether doesn't actually have a race, so he's kind of just getting to have some fun, so he might be gone for a couple of his interesting strats he does. Hey, by the way, Angie, we have the two streams that we have up are Ether, I believe Zach, and then we also have Botch on screen. There we go. Now we have Zalux. Now we have everyone up. Thank you.
It looks like our timer's going though.
Yeah. No, I think it's supposed to have about 30-second delay, right? Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe or so. I think it's supposed to have a decent chunk of delay, but
in any case, they're off.
So yeah, we have we have two runners here. We have ZachLink and Barcode. It's kind of funny. I want to mention Ether's split background, but you know, the stream doesn't actually see it.
Oh, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get to see the smiling Jim face. Which one has audio? I do not know actually. We are not able to.
It's hard to tell at this point.
No clue. Usually it goes to lead, which I believe will Well, so far it's gonna be Zach. Zach immediately got gate clipped. This gate.
Yeah. Barcode is having so much trouble.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Watching runners have trouble with this, by the way, I do believe this gate is pure RNG. This is not really like up to you if it goes well. There's for our kill, according to Jim, which I got from Chris, this gate has about 22 gate animations.
Oh my god. This gate is being brutal to Barcode right now.
Oh my goodness.
He's like 7 tries in.
This is 8. Oh my.
Well, welcome to the next 3 hours. Oh, he's through. Okay, thank goodness.
Okay, thank goodness. That is brutal.
Yeah.
Early game has been kicking some of our runners down recently. Really trying to make people drop out. It definitely is a big tilter seeing anything like that be the start of your run. Because for most people, that's where we reset. That's where we just be, all right, let's just go back to the gate, right? Just reset, get that time back. I think most people would literally just like, maybe you don't get the bonk once, right? And you'll reset, you'll do it quickly and then you'll keep going. But most people, like, if it ever doesn't work twice in a row, you're just done. You just go out. It's like.
Absolutely. Ethernet very helpfully read the sign telling him where Forest Temple was there. Seemed he had forgotten. Is it just me, or is Zach's stream very far behind?
Let me refresh I'm refreshing the page myself.
Yeah,
because Ether wasn't even moving for me. Like I still had just Jim's smiling face on there. I was like, nice, okay. All right. So yes, I believe Zach is now very behind, but like before I refreshed, he was on pace with Zelu with
yeah.
Barcode.
Well, no. Well, I just refreshed. Zach's timer is still 1:15 behind Zeluk's timer.
The funny thing is, before I refreshed, they were even. After I refreshed, now he's behind by pretty much almost a minute. Refresh again. I'll refresh again then real quick. Let's see. Accidentally did bite.
Wait, so I guess Zach just restarted his timer. Okay. Interesting. Well,
I don't think so. Like even where you're looking at it, it's like it looks like he's
Yeah, no, Zach just said he reset his timer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Well, it looks like Ether is going to have the fastest cage break here.
Yeah, the only one that's actually at the cage break apparently. Zeluk's, or I mean Barcode. It's gonna be a little hard. So this person Barcode goes by 2 names the most in the community at the time. Well, he came back as Barcode, but most of us know him as Zeluk's. He's definitely not gonna have the best cage break, and that's just because of gate and how much that gate pushed him down. Ether is going to have a pretty nice cage break here. That was a 4:15, right? 4:16. That was really good.
Yeah.
For race setting, stuff like that.
Yeah, did Ethernet get the backflip bit? I was refreshing at the time.
Yes, apparently, I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
I saw some people in chat saying backflip bit pog. I would hope he did get it.
Nice. Well, this is gonna be an interesting looking race.
Yeah, we're gonna see some pretty interesting stuff coming for this one. I don't know if Zach's timer is right. I hope it is.
No, Zach reset his timer when he accidentally did bite, which makes sense. We're just gonna ignore that.
Yeah. Okay.
For the race, we're still going by the race timer. And
race time's gonna be way ahead though for him, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little bit hard to tell because like this does look like currently on a splits it looks what it would be. That's a 4:07 just showed when he hit the cage, but I'm guessing I have no clue. That does sound like a Zach time though.
Yeah. No, Zach. Yeah, with safety bid, Zach just got a 4:07.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Having some serious Howards right now.
Ethernet has a group of Howards, not a singular Howard. He's got a whole batch of 3. And one
That's-
isn't done robbing him of time. This is going to be a
No.
40+ second Goats. This is rough either.
That's unfortunate. Oh,
That
and
is-
the brake slide too.
That is a
Sad.
full. That is That's pretty much RNG, and that we have to try and we have to work around RNG. Goats, you can definitely like save time and try and work with whatever you get, but sometimes you get some really painstakingly unfun versions of it. We see
Barco just got a 2050 Goats, which is really cool because he was using the left side first instead of right side first.
Yeah, which is
a slower method,
slower.
but safer. And good Goats from
And
Zach.
21 Goats. That's really, really good.
Wow, yeah, Goats. Even the timeout between Ethernet and Barcode, they're now in basically the same place.
Yeah, they're really, really close to each other. I think Ether has the lead, other than Zach, I believe, even though he's behind on what we're seeing. If I recall correctly, I think Zach has a considerable lead just from how his Goats went, how his back in time went, how his cage break went. I'm pretty sure he is decently in the lead right now.
And Bob, I don't think we answered. No Baachan. Baachan didn't show up. No idea. Nice one cycle from Ethernet there. Oh my god, Ethernet has a picture of Jim in the top left corner too.
Oh, that's his follower alert, I think. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
That might go a little bit into the restream. It is technically racing, and they need to finish to claim the win. Yeah, they do. And I think I think Ether would want to finish this anyway. This is a fun race. I think he's probably gonna be more looking at like trying to be going against Barcode and Zach here. They're both very, very like well-known runners if in here. Hopefully we'll get some information from Baachan about like maybe why he didn't show up, and then he can probably ask for a rematch from Ether. And I'm pretty sure Ether would, like, just knowing Ether. Hopefully, let's hope for the best for Baachan. That wasn't anything too crazy.
Zach is getting 719 boots with safety boot. That's just an insane time.
Okay, Zach, I guess just flex on us, buddy. That was crazy. That's a little intimidating, man. This is why he is one of those runners who is a world record contester, as I like to call him. You see that kind of proficiency, how much time they save on rolling, and their movement alone against most runners is quite crazy. What did I just watch him do? Did you double auto roll that off of a pole?
That's swag and nothing else. There's no way that's faster.
You know, I don't know. Maybe with the correct movement, it might be. Like, Zach does pull out some random time saves that we have been seeing quite constantly. Let's see if we get a box break here. Ooh, one box break. Let's go.
Maybe if there were a green rupee on top of that pole, but
oh my goodness! Imagine he's already collecting rubies for the ruby reroute.
wow. Yeah, so despite accidentally doing bit and resetting the timer, a minute 15 or so after the race had begun, Zach and Barcode are now basically in the same place. Yeah. Barcode just had such bad luck at the gate, and I think a little worse bow luck. Ethernet still maybe 20-30 seconds in the lead, something like that.
Yeah, he is definitely going to be a little bit in the lead here. I think upon time, he is still behind Zach, according to the timer on that side, but other than that...
Well, I mean, I guess at this point, aside from referring to splits, we should probably just refer to race timer.
Yeah, that is very true.
Just like if Zach gets a 123 lake bed or something, then we'll it's worth pointing out. But...
Yeah, but other than that, we can kind of just refer to where they are in the race. All of them doing extremely similar movement going on there. No, you were all good, Zach. I am still slightly confused, but it's okay. I'll catch you up.
Ethernet's about, or almost exactly 40 seconds ahead right now.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Ether is definitely like one of the, like, from these two, I believe Ether is definitely one of the newer ones here. I think he definitely has the least time put into this game.
Yeah, these three for sure.
He is very, I would believe that Ether did just get tech skip, by the way, minute tech skip there. If I just saw that correct.
No, he hit the text at the bottom.
He got the text at the bottom? Alright, my bad. Just barely whipped it. Then I literally checked over and I thought he just ran. Let's see if any of these two do. Then both these are, all runners are going to be going for it immediately. Oh, Zach doing a really interesting B jump to kind of end up more over to the right. And then also doing another B attack in order to gain space on when having to skip the cutscene. That is really minor like time saves that he's going for there. He does get tech skip, and so does Zalux.
No, Zalux didn't get it.
Zalux didn't? Am I seeing stuff? I'm going crazy. I know Zach did, right?
Zach did get it, yeah. And
okay.
That's why they're even closer now.
Okay. I might just be going crazy. Like I swore I saw him not. I swear. Apparently I'm making up people getting tech skip. I just want everyone to get it. There's a quick one frame that everyone's gonna be going through right here, which we do see Barcode getting it immediately.
Nice.
We see Zach also getting it. It just helps. It helps make this. I feel like if you miss it, it definitely makes the, like, what am I trying to think of? It definitely makes it flow way better after exiting that loading zone. It feels really bad to slow down and have to mash through mid attacks, and so it feels really good getting the skipper. Zach with this really good movement here, making really tight turns, staying as close as he can to the wall, making some really, really good movement decisions here.
Yeah, this is a really, really good time to be getting to Zelda for Zach on his against his splits.
Yeah.
Not versus time timer. All right, sword and shield skip. Everyone, please get it. Please.
Yeah, please do. It would feel really. We already saw one race today that did have both of them get first try. I think one lost a little bit more time to setting them up, but it's definitely worth losing a little bit of time to set up. Actually, I do believe that was Nimzo who ended up losing a little bit of time trying to set up a good. No. Chris out here trying to remind you, Beast.
Oh, I remember. I don't need any reminding.
You don't need any
Thanks,
reminding. No. I'm guessing it was just probably it looked like a really off day yesterday.
It was a time. Yeah, I don't know what was up. I just played really badly.
Hey, it happens. That's just how TP goes. It just sucks to happen on one of those days, you know?
And actually watching this just now reminded me that I got owned by the Kargaroks right outside the castle.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I have had that happen. I've had that happen a few too many times to me too. Just seeing Ether struggling to get him in a good. Oh, maybe this is where he wants to be.
He's getting close there, but positioning Hugo. Oh, this is a good one. It just has to
that's a good. Yeah, he gets it. He gets it. That's good. I was like, he had a couple swings there that I think were very usable. We're gonna see Zach literally catching. Oh, Zach is very upset.
Okay.
Okay, at first I thought he missed it. Then I realized he paused, and then I thought he almost. I thought he was about to save and quit, and I was about to be like, "What are you going for?"
Nah, just press start too early.
Yeah, just press start too early.
No!
Oh no!
Dang.
Barcode, that's the one. At least we got 2 first tries. Hopefully we see a second try here so that he can keep going, not really lose much time. It's kind of crazy that Zach looks very behind, but he's catching up to Ether like crazy.
Oh yeah. And Zach's a top runner. I would not be surprised for him to pass Ether pretty soon.
Very soon, just on movement alone. I don't even know. Isn't Zach able to do Tassimest too? Or what I like to
Well-
call the TAS EMS version. I know he doesn't do it in runs, but I know he's able to, and he knows actually how to very, very well.
Yeah, I know Zach's able to. The only data points I have are that he's gone for it in a couple of races and failed it, I think, consistently. I assume, from the fact that he's going for it, that he can do it somewhat reliably, and hopefully if he does it, he will succeed today. I would like to see it.
It's kind of interesting. You see Barcode, Zalux, whichever we want to call him. He's not going for like collecting up rubies over here. Nah, this is a good run. Screw on that. All right, that's fair, Zach. Go as fast as you can, my man. Go as fast as you can, and safe. Don't take any random.
Yeah.
Because missing TAS EMS is probably a very unfun time loss, because you're definitely gonna have to reset the Shadow Beast. It's gonna be a forced reset, and it's really, really precise. Barcode taking another Hugo. I think you just missed the jump there.
Yeah, I feel Barcode's pain. That is, it just puts you in a bad mindset for starting a race. Hopefully Barcode can bring it back though.
You, me, and him feeling that in the race setting. Hugo literally taking away our joy and happiness, and especially the feeling of having your opponent just get it first try, and then you're just watching yourself like the timer just goes up while you keep trying to keep a good mental.
Yeah. Ethernet, it's worth noting here, is 35 seconds ahead of his PB, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's doing very good. This early game is really good. Hugo was quite nice. Like, I think he had not the greatest swing. Like, setting up Hugo wasn't as fun, but it was relatively not the worst.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to take your time getting Hugo set up in a race.
It's way better in a race to make sure you get Hugo first try than to go quick, and because usually we just reset. Oh
no.
That was just a bad angle there. It was definitely a good jump.
Over too.
Oh no, he has to save and. Oh. So Zach missing EMS here. Ether getting it first try and very, very quickly. Oh no, Zach bonked again.
One thing to point out here is that, and Zach is going to be very careful about this, you just do not want to kill all of the Shadow Beasts here. If you end up killing all of them, that's, what, a 10-minute time loss or so? Depending on how you...
Depends if you save at certain points, but no one goes for a safety save, so you lose a lot of time. Actually, I think if you know that you're about to target both of them, I'm pretty sure you might be able to save and quit before you...
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about that.
Because I couldn't verify this, but I'm pretty sure you might be able to save while charging a Minda B attack. You could just hit pause.
Yeah, you should be able to. I don't see why not.
If you ever see that you've gotten both, you should probably do that. Just to force not. Well, in a race setting.
In a race, yeah.
In a PB setting, no, of course not. But in terms of race safety, that can save. It goes from being a 10-minute time loss to maybe a 1 minute if you get EMS really quickly after. Like, definitely better than the 10.
Barcode is just having the worst day with certain shield skip. That's got to be so frustrating.
That is very unfun. Barcode is a very good runner too. He's one of our more recent sub 3s, but he's from a very old time of TP. In terms of how long he's been with this game, he's seen it develop, he's seen everything change, and him coming back and being able to change with his times and get a sub 3 was really cool.
Yeah, as far as I know, he only started de-rusting maybe like a month or two ago, and
a little bit before my race, I believe, with him. So.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah, this is unfortunately still just him being in de-rust mode.
Definitely, even like this trick is just unfun, and it takes way too much time to get very good at Hugo, to understand him and be able to do him all the time. And it's just kind of the curse of early game in this game. I also don't know how often he does no resets, if you know what I mean. I don't know if he's I think he isn't a big contender for no reset runs. I haven't seen, like, I've checked him out a couple of times. I think he oftentimes resets and goes for good runs, you know.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. He's out. He's going through.
Barcode is entering Farron. Gonna continue to run.
Yeah. You know, Ether managing to keep up this lead. Good job, Ether. That is, you're going against some really tough people here. Though your actual opponent might not be here. This is really impressive for Ether. He is really doing a good job keeping up pace with everyone and showing off some cool stuff too.
Yeah, it looks like Ether's on pace for like a low 23 Master Sword. Not bad at all for a race.
That is very, very good for a race setting. Uh, 2v1 race. No, so it was a two separate races. Barcode versus ZachLink, and then Ethernet versus Baachan. Baachan unfortunately was not able to show up, so Ether, to get credit and win the race, he still needs to finish and complete this race. But hopefully Baachan will respond and maybe they'll have a rematch in the future, so it won't matter. But I think he still wanted to race with these two. Oh, he's doing the other way. I don't know, I see both ways so often. Like, I typically... How do you like to do the Master Sword puzzle, Beast? Do you go right or left?
Oh yeah, I go left. I knew there was a different route that was equally fast, but I have never seen it.
Yeah, it's just inverse. It's the Wii method.
Just invert. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, all we do is, I think it was Cross who pointed it out, this is the most silly race in history, according to Zach. The one thing that is like funny is just because like there is a Wii version that's completely inverted. So there's a lot of interesting like ways you can look at this game. Followed by what's it called? I was trying to think. Crosser pointed out that literally the puzzle for Master Sword is literally go right or left, go down one, and then make a square.
Yeah.
And that's it. How simple, though. As a child, we all probably struggled incredibly hard at it.
Oh yeah, I mean you don't just guess that. You have to figure it out. And,
you have to figure it out. I remember sitting here for hours as a kid trying to get this puzzle.
Oh, my time estimate was way off. Ethernet got a 22-28 Master Sword, which is fantastic.
That's extremely good. I mean, I'm gonna note that Zach did just get a sub 22 Master Sword.
He did.
That is very very good.
By his timer.
That is, yeah, by his timer. He is very, very like we've said before, this runner is very, very fast. Alright, we see Barcode. Hopefully he gets a good EMS. This is where he could actually earn back some of it. Like, yes, he is miles behind right now. But
no.
Oh no, that is rough. He has two quick swings. That is bad RNG all the way through.
I think he must have just forgotten that he didn't have 3 hearts. That's so unfortunate. Because that brings him all the way back to the beginning of Farah and has to go through the purple mist again. That's so rough.
Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. He cannot catch a break today. This game it truly does like to kick people while they're down. It has some sick part of the game really likes to see you fall down and keep kicking.
Yep, that was Forest Bit for me yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping we get to see 8th try.
8th try.
8th try. And then didn't Ruby Roll go wrong too?
Yep, 3rd try. Well, that was only 3 because I was stupid. I forgot to save warp. Yesterday was the time, but. And
thank you, Charloran. I hope it does sound pretty good. We have ADN working really hard to make sure this goes well, and it's definitely quite hard. I know for the restreamers when things do go a little bit crazy, and they have handled it extremely well. Can we have a moment? Zach got that Master Sword, and he failed EMS twice.
Yep.
That is
Zach
terrifying.
does that.
That is... I mean, that's why he's also that player who can die to Morpheus and still sub 3, right?
Did he do that?
Wasn't that one of his seeding races? A death to Morph and still sub 3?
I could believe it. I mean, to be fair...
I mean, to be fair, you've also done something quite to the similar feat. You crashed your game And then still sub 3.
Yeah, I got a 259.59, but I did do it.
It is still quite impressive to see. And Zalux is now, he's gotten EMS there, and we're going to be seeing him go through the Skull Kid section.
Yeah, very good. Ethernet's playing it safe here in the Purple Mist. Oh no, wait, that wasn't the safe strat.
No, he's not safe. He's pretty dangerous. And he's going to be pog sliding all the way through. Ether is probably one of the more notable, very good people at doing the break slides across this run. He is very easily able, if he misses early Stellar knockdown, which I've seen him do a decent amount, he will immediately back it up with a break slide, and he gets it first try, like, way too often.
That is a really good one to know how to back up. Oh, Zach just voided in the Purple Mist. That's really unfortunate.
That is 2 top runners today actually taking that void out. Showing that this room is, Nimzo today earlier did take a void out. This room is very, very unfun. It looks slightly easy, and most of you guys would be like, it's just rolling and then hitting the lantern. It lags incredibly badly in that room, and your inputs are very, very hard.
Yeah, and I'm never gonna go for that. I timed it, and I timed it as being a quarter of a second faster than doing the safe strat there, and it's never gonna be worth it for me.
It's very unfun to lose time to Purple Mist, because voiding out loses you. Oh my goodness, depending on where you void out on, it can be upwards 20 plus. That is really badly, and you have to put away the lantern, take it out, try again, and it sometimes the Purple Mist can mess with you even more after taking a void out. Though I hear from most people, they say putting away the lantern or taking it back out fixes it. I have still seen it play around with people after it.
Losers bracket round 2, winners bracket round 3.
And yes, thank you so much, Bob, for giving that out. I was about to say something, but I was talking about Purple Mist.
Oh, I somehow missed a message then.
Charlemagne asked about it, and then Bob answered. So we see Zach. Thank you for doing save bit. This is an extremely good way to do save bit there. I did not see how. I think Ether got force bit super quickly, but basically you have to save here. And there's 2 methods that people do it. They rather save and do a jump attack, buffer it with the item wheel, and they can back it up with the item menu, I believe. Or some people just don't have to because they're just built a little different, like Dean today. Ether got perfect frame on save bit. So, and then another thing that people have been trying out is a version called Save Bit, where instead of saving before you do it, you save as you do it, and it makes it very, very, very forgiving. There's 2 frames that work, and they're very easy to hit.
Ethernet just had unfortunate luck with Nancy the spider there. Nancy was not going to let him pass. He just had to put her down. Oh no! That really sucks for Zach. Zach accidentally broke the nut on the wall instead of hitting the first spider.
We see Ether do another. We see Ether doing another break slide. Nice. I think what he's gonna do is gonna use this nut to kill her, the right spider, and then he's gonna mess with Nancy. He's gonna play with the deal with the devil here.
Yep. Well, Nancy.
Now this spider can be. Oh nope, and it's gonna be some time loss. It's gonna be a big time out here. And now she is positioned very, very not fun. All right, now she might. Yep, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, that always feels worse than it is because you're just totally stationary. But it's unfortunate, but not that bad usually.
It's not too bad as long as it's definitely pretty easy to just break both nuts and go up instantly. But like typically, if you just get knocked down once, it's not too bad as long as you're able to get up. Actually, do you know the reason why people throw the nut before the cage break? I think it's just because like
just efficiency.
It's just efficiency because the nut is you kill the you can explain it here.
Yeah. If you the nut is on. You pick up the nut on the way to the cage, so that makes sense that you'd have it there. And then if you want to break the cage first, you can drop the nut somewhere and then break it and then go pick it up again and then throw it. That obviously wastes a little time, but you also have to drop it reasonably far away because otherwise the Bokoblin can break it with its swings.
Yep, and you also are going to be doing a spin attack too. So that spin attack this has a pretty long reach, and you do not want to be breaking it. Are the streams buffered for you, or should I just refresh?
They're fine for me.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh them real quick. Just want to ask.
It is worth noting, Barcode is now getting the Master Sword at 30 minutes and 11 seconds. That is such an unfortunate time with all of this unfortunate stuff going on in early game. I'm really hoping that the rest of the game goes better for him. He is a very good player, and hopefully his head is still in the game.
We're gonna see. I do not know what Ether's boomerang was, but I'm imagining it was a pretty good one, right? 30, 39 according to his splits. That is not bad for his level. Like where he is as a runner, that is a very good time.
Yeah, he's
sub
a minute ahead.
Yep, sub 30 is very, very good. You would hope, like, Zach, unfortunately, just missing on his splits, did not hit it. He's a bit behind because of EMS, I believe, missing EMS, and then a little bit of time thrown to Nancy, right? Just a little bit.
Safety bit. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. And that's kind of where that time's gonna be gone. He's gonna be hustling it back up though, don't worry. I always love that cutscene with Minna. Like over by the Master Sword.
It seems just to emphasize how small her nose is.
Yeah. I just kind of like the little theme. I like the little. So you also love music. I like the little like theme that plays when she's going back into like the kind of sadder.
Yep.
I think it's I think it was really good how they did that. Actually, I love a lot of the music for this game. This game is amazing. Like,
I think we're gonna see Zach catch up here. Ethernet's having a tough time with forced escape. This trick is oddly precise.
It is unfortunate to see him struggle with force escape. We did see the most terrifying thing ever, which is Nimzo walk up and insta C up and then throw the boomerang, which was quite terrifying.
Oh man.
I don't know if you saw that earlier today, Beast, but man, that force that man does not lose time against the TAS, I feel, on his force escape. He just goes.
And that's a great thing to be able to do, just because it's so hard to tell how long you're taking with forest escapes. That was one of my biggest time losses until maybe a couple of months ago. I got to be okay at it, but up until right then, I would be losing 10 seconds on each one. Really easy to do that. Just trying to be careful.
It's really good to be doing what's it called? It's really good to be if you can't do quickly on setup lists, it's good to go for the wolf setup. It's very to get on that side. But you definitely are going to be losing time against especially when you are going against someone like Zach or Nimzo, where they are just going to walk up and pretty much line it up in a second or so. You're definitely going to see the time be noticeable.
Right,
did you ever learn the wolf method?
I was just going to say we're going to have some basically synced Gorge Void attempts here, which is fun. What did you say?
I said, did you ever learn the wolf method when you were first learning? Or did
I didn't.
Setup lists?
I always did setup lists, and yeah, much like Pillar Clip, I'm pretty happy with having done setup lists. I think I'm generally a little bit faster than Wolf setup now, but it's comparable. I probably should learn it just in case. I don't know. I did try to learn the backup, where if you hit the Midna trigger without doing LJ, then
basically though there's a bit of conditions to it, by the way. So we see Ether is going into human form, okay?
Oh, okay. Ether is trying to do the boots backup for Gorge Void. Zach, unfortunately, missing Gorge Void.
That's unfortunate. I wonder if he's going to do the same thing we saw Nimzo do today, where he just comes back, does Elton, because it does save time, and it is 100% free.
Dang, Ethernet missed it too. No Gorges yet.
Everyone's missing Gorge. Hey, Barcode, this is your chance. There's a Gorge Void up there.
What? So much pressure.
It is. He is definitely still pretty behind, but it's good to see that he is still hustling all the way through. You do not need to, Chris. That is some misinformation that we're trying to take away. You still save equips.
Yeah, we were talking about this. We were talking about this in Discord just the other night. I forget which channel, but Zach pointed out that it isn't just a Wolf Bomb House skip thing. I had always thought it was.
Yeah, you actually definitely save time by going for it. Yes, it does not include Wolf Bombhouse skip, because then the argument was like, wait, why does it save time on Wolf Bombhouse skip? Well, you have the exact same equips anyway.
Yeah, he's got Boomerang equipped already, so you know that would be used for human skip. Whereas
it
if you do
saves.
oh, he's going for like that.
I believe how it works too is it saves what's it called? It saves the equip of a boomerang, and I think according to Zach, it also saves Oko equips.
Well, I think that's the same equip.
Yeah.
I
think yeah, it's probably the same.
Barcode just game overed.
Yeah, me neither. Isn't he at? Where is he at? What in the world?
Yeah, how did that even happen?
Now he's on the. Is that in back?
Is he doing a bite?
I do not believe so. He is going a little bit crazy. That's a really, that was the swaggiest way you're gonna get away with that. I'm not gonna lie. So he just, he did that perfectly. So he backed it up by pog sliding across into the void and resetting. That is insane. That was pretty hyped to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
That is, you know about the backup though, which is avoiding out and the resetting on that. It's actually really, it's really easy to do if you end up going into the King Goblin fight without resetting.
Huh. No, I've heard about it, but I've never done it.
I had to, because I think when I was first picking up the game, I missed it. I used to miss like the I didn't really know the sound cue and all that, and it was pretty hard for me to get it. And I learned that you just hold, X and B, and then wait, and then hold start, mash start.
So, sorry to interrupt. Interestingly, well, Zach's going for pillar clip here. Hopefully he gets that first try. Looks good.
Yep.
Looks. Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's.
Ethernet actually is going back for rupee roll first, and is probably going to build in Twilight. Looks like he's good. Huh?
I'm not gonna lie, I know we just glossed over a little bit, but we just witnessed Zelux kind of take a big dub. The game kind of threw him a bone there after killing the spiders. I think one of the nuts ended up having a 5 ruby, which he was able to side hop and gain 5 rubies.
Nice.
That's a little. He's at 10. He's already at 10 right now. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday having failed Sword and Shield skip twice and having failed a rupee roll twice, I had 287 rupees heading towards AG, but I quit before then.
Wow, that was
going to be a fun AG.
How you go up, you're like, I don't need any of the red rubies. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was really hoping to get all the way to 300 before I got there, but it was just too much.
It's just too much, man. There's not enough in the game half the time. You'd have to get really lucky in, what's it called, the abandoned house, get a 10.
I did.
Oh my, really?
I did. I actually did. And I got 10 in as well.
Oh my goodness, you were just
three
swimming.
Runners at this. Yeah, I was. 3 runners at this point are in totally different places in the game. Nice. Ethernet just got the weird thing here. The ground is not level in the area where Ethernet is right now, and that makes it so you sometimes just totally miss the Shadow Beast. You hit the ground first, and it bounces you off.
There's actually a lot of cool interactions with how the ground is. We're seeing Zach, probably, I think he's the only runner who does this out of these 3 right now.
Of these 3, he is.
Yeah, he is, he's going for this thing called the Lake Bed Reroute, which is where, so thank you for saying that up, ADN. But where these, so we do an LJA, which we'll probably see Ether do when he gets there, because I know he does this. I don't think he's switched over. Where you do an LJA over to the right side, you hit that lever. People found out that just walking saves you time. I think the time save is in the boss key skip, right? That trick alone is where the time save actually lies.
Yeah, it's costing Zach 3 seconds this segment, but he does get to do this cool strat. And then he's going to save, I don't even know how much. I think it's something like 6 seconds.
Yeah, and so he's going to be saving around 3 to 4 seconds overall for doing this side. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting to see. It's one of those other extra things that people can loses nothing here, saves 3 seconds later. Thank you for correcting me, Zach. Zach knows a lot about most of the strats and times. Thank you. It's always welcome for you to tell us how much time it actually does.
I could have sworn, Zach, that I remembered from watching your time video that it did lose a little bit of time in Lake Bed 1. I guess I'm wrong. Zach does know way more about this than I do. I don't do it.
Yeah, neither you and me have. I'm planning on not switching over to it till like way in the future. It's if you aim really quickly.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's the one variable too that people don't realize that it adds out. Assuming all time saves, like we talk about GV, missing GV, how much time does it lose, how much time does it save, right? That's all dependent on your aim. How fast are you forcing save? How fast are you aiming these LJAs? This is where people burn time, and this is definitely where people, the quote phantom time in the run, that's where it comes from. These LJAs, your ability to set up strats and how quickly and how consistent you are at that is where this time lies between a lot of runners.
Yeah, Zach also just got the 1 cycle on Deku Toad, which was really nice. Zach's nailing everything, I guess aside from Gorge Void and EMS, but nailing just about everything so far this run.
He's on a very good run, actually. I think for his standards, he's definitely behind. He's probably not happy about it, but I think it's doing really good. Ether messed up really badly.
Oh no.
Ether, I think so. I checked his audio. I'm pretty sure he can hear us. If you ever do the RR strat, you do not save any time if you teleport after Shadow Beast. You have to kill the Shadow Beast and do all of Elden. You lose a lot of time.
You said messed up really badly. Like that's not a. Well, that's an extra warp, isn't it? Yeah, that's an extra warp.
It's an extra warp, and I believe movement. It's going to cost him, if I remember on the time charts, like it's at least 20 seconds.
Yeah, definitely.
And instead of saving time, you lose time, which is rough.
Did he get Pillar Flip?
Oh, he actually was able. Whoa, Ether, that's kind of cool.
Does he have enough air now, though?
I think so. I don't think it should change too much. I think he should be able to get it. Come on, yeah, he's in.
Oh god, that was close. Yeah.
It was a little bit close, but that's okay.
Well, it looked like he had to not swim up very quickly after the first Midna call.
Yeah.
So I was worried about air, but yep, good on him. Oh, Barcode coming up on Gorge Void. Hopefully he gets that.
Yeah, I think on the initial dive, he did it pretty well. He didn't pump too much, so I think he had a little bit of extra air to get there. So he was okay. Barcode doing a very safe version of this fight, going all the way to the end, getting rid of that beast, and then coming back and killing the other two. I was saying, don't equip Rang out loud during the whole trick.
Zach's now hoping for a quick Cargarot kill. And well, the stream
the stream kind of broke, but he did get it. That looked pretty interesting. It froze right as he went to him. And I was like, please don't tell me we're about to see him crash. Good job on amazing job on getting Gorge Void there. That was really good.
Yep,
this is actually time he can get back on them.
Oh, nice strat from Ethernet there. Ethernet just did the double LJA up to the up to that step in the first room of Lake Bed. I've only ever seen Simi do that before.
Oh, yeah, that is. I know Ether actually picks up a lot of strats from. He likes to. I think he definitely loves to. He definitely loves to look at like certain like tricks that people do, and if it looks cool, I think Ether just picks it up based off of how it looks, you know. If it saves time, that's a bonus, but I think he definitely does a lot. Like, definitely if you see him break side a bunch, it's because he likes how it looks.
Looks like Barcode failed Loopy Roll and the backup. It's really unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate. Any rough segments coming up? The biggest rough things?
Well, I mean, Barcode still has some rough stuff. Ethernet and Zach are pretty much past all the rough early game stuff.
Ethernet and Zach have just gone through Zach still has RR, but Zach is very high up, and I don't expect him to really. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Let's not jinx him. But
that's right. He does still have Ruby Roll. Yeah.
He still has Ruby Roll, but other than that, it should be pretty smooth sailing until Morph-Fuel. If you want to do a really, really early Morph-Fuel thing, then that's okay, because I think he's asking for what's it called, for a prediction or something like that. But I think that might be why ADN's asking about that.
Barcode does this in an interesting way.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. Yeah, you're all catching on. Definitely, we'll let you know when they get close to Morph-Fuel. Probably after the 2 vessels, I will hit you up and tell you, hey, do like a Morph-Fuel prediction. Whoever gets there first, who's ever in the lead at that point, I'd say we do the Morph-Fuel prediction for.
Barcode got Rupee Roll. Good.
Do you think anyone would go for one bomb in this setting? Like, that's
No.
usually the prediction we go for. Actually, Ether would. I'm not going to lie. There's a good
Oh
chance.
yeah, Ether definitely. Yeah, you're right.
We could, when Ether's getting close, we'll do a prediction for him if he's gonna go for one bomb or not. Because genuinely, he's probably the one who I would see doing.
I mean, make it whether he gets one bomb, he's gonna go for it.
Yeah, no, he's gonna go for it. But I mean, he's probably the only runner I would suggest doing that for, because I think Zach will almost always go for a 2 bomb, as it's much safer. Yeah. Ether definitely will. Well, Ether's on his cursed copy, by the way. Jay Whistle, or Jay Whist. He's on the POW version, which he got recently, and it does not have that. That one will last too long. That prediction. That's kind of the only one that we can give you for now.
I'm trying to think of anything. Could be.
I don't know if they were talking about us or if they're talking about Jay. Y'all's are good. Oh, ours is fine. All right. I forgot I need a rang for Escape 3. Oh wait. Oh no. Gotcha. Definitely the one when Ether. I think we'll give it to Ether just because I have confidence that he typically goes for one bomb. So we could do the one bomb one for him. Typically these other 2 runners, I don't know about Barcode. I can't speak for him. I don't think I've seen many. I've seen a couple of his runs. I don't think I've ever seen him go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What I honestly, if I were in Barcode's place right now, which is I basically was last night, I would definitely go for one bomb. I flubbed the equip last night. I was going for it, and I could have gotten it too. I had the right RNG.
Man, those equips, it feels like every time you see the right RNG, something else goes wrong. Something in the brain goes wrong, you know? You're like, got the RNG, and then you, like, your mind's just like, it can't handle, it's not used to the RNG going so well, you know? And it's like, oh no, something else goes wrong.
Sometimes, yeah. It manages to squeak through occasionally.
Who said this isn't cursed too? Okay, Ether, yeah, is your copy cursed? Are you about to tell me that your copy is also cursed? You bought a PAL version that is also cursed for fun.
I'm realizing as we watch this right now with all the runners in very different places that it's so hard to tell what's going on if you don't know this run well because of all the Farron escapes.
This run is confusing.
I mean, most of the parts of this run are not that confusing. You go to each place in the game, like each location in the game once. You do the thing and then you move on. But Forest Escape is looks exactly the same all 3 times. There's a few interesting parts of this game that I will say I find that was genuinely confusing when I first entered the community, and it was just the whole entire Forest Escape shenanigans is quite interesting. I had the other one in my mind too, and it's kind of just gone now. Zach's getting well, so far looking good. Yeah, I'm sure there are some other places that fit the bill. Like, I guess you approach fire. Ice-D, the loading zones in between, and on an actual console, the loading zones in between fading in and fading out are really... No, Basil's right, it's just... They have 3 hands. That's how they type and play. Very talented. But they also, like, during loading zones, there's a good amount of time you have during loading zones. This game does not load very quickly. Like, we can check Zach here. He's about to void in. He could be typing. He could still be typing. And now he could be done. That's how much time you have in between loading zones. Typically a type. You have quite a lot. Good pillar clip there from Barcode. We've had no pillar clip failures in this race, which is excellent. Oh, I was about to say the whole concept of GV and the fact that I feel like TP is one of those few runs where you can look at someone's splits. Like, for us, we can tell when someone's missed GV or gone GV, depending on their splits and how they have it set up, right? We'll be like, oh, they didn't get GV. This is why they're doing it this way, and that's why there's a big gap in their splits, right? For anyone else who's new to the run, they probably look at it and they're like, what's going on? Why does this exist? Why do you have 2 different routes that happen when something goes wrong? Yeah, that is a pretty common question. for sure. And some people set it up, like Basil, for example, and I know Jim set it up so that they don't skip any splits. And it looks like, yeah, Zalux does, or Barcode does too.
Yeah.
Have the boomerang segment followed up immediately by Vessel's segment, regardless of what it takes to get there.
Yep, that's kind of the same thing that I do so far, but I'm also a bit of an outlier because I just like having extremely long splits. I can never remember to hit the split button, so I'm like, wait, if I add too many of these, it's just gonna get really bad. Predict if I get Wolf Bombhouse skip. Yeah, you know, go for it. Does Zach's going for Wolf Bombhouse skip? Let's go for it. If you want to bet, if you want to put some, if you want to give people something exciting,
I will bet all my points on this.
Angie, put down. Will Zach get Wolf Bombhouse skip? Yes or no? First try, if you want to make it very specific. Will you get first try Wolf Bombhouse skip?
That's coming up in like a minute, maybe a minute and a half.
Yeah, you got a minute.
Based on what we see on the restream, anyway.
I'm surprised, Zach. I thought your Bombhouse skip was done. I thought you didn't want to see this trick ever again.
What?
I remember there was the one time he was practicing Wolf Bombhouse skip and he really disliked it. He did not like going for it.
I don't remember that.
It was a little while back. He might have put it back in recently, but I remember for a little bit he really was not happy with the trick.
Oh, by the way, we can actually start kind of comparing where the runners are, or two of them now. Ethernet is just now starting his Elden Vessel segment, still ahead of his PB, mind you, very nice. And Zach is 2 minutes into it?
Oh, okay. So the reason Zach added in is because of the recent. Have you seen the new Wolf Bombhouse skip beast?
Yeah, I did it for the first time in a run last night since. So I actually did Wolf Bombhouse skip when I was a total beginner because I didn't know there was a human way, but I haven't done it since then. I did it last night because of that new setup, and it worked. It was great.
It seems like I actually might pick it up too. Just because the new setup is really consistent. Basically, when you enter this house, or when you're exiting the outside, you can pretty much hold right. It's just you hold right notch, right? And you'll immediately Wolflink will walk up and grab this ledge perfectly. So it becomes a pretty guaranteed setup. The starting position, which used to be the problem with it beforehand, was that you couldn't really guarantee where Wolflink was actually going to let you grab. And you had to kind of wiggle around and mess with it. But nowadays, it's very, very nice. Some people have been struggling to switch over because they're used to doing it without a setup, and some have done really good picking it up because now there is. Ether doing a really good job being like on par, like we saw with Dean today. Being close to a runner of like, you know, some like any title of a world record. Like, I mean, every runner could be a world record contender, but definitely a runner who's shown that their times are very close or able to be pushed down really far.
Keep is saying that Zach is really good. Oh no. I mean, Zach is really good. He just missed Wolf Bombhouse skip. That's unfortunate.
That is really rough.
I didn't see what went wrong there.
I think he had wrong camera angle there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh yeah, it must have been.
Because all you do is you get the right camera angle right, and then you hold up, let go of C stick, and then A, right?
It's actually one of those things where if you ask me what I input on the controller, I couldn't tell you, but I do it the same way every time.
A bit too far forward.
See, I wish I had gotten in on this channel point prediction. Did it ever even happen?
I don't know if it did. I don't think it did. I think AJ might be a little bit gone right now. Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if they heard us.
I wanted to get in on it because what I knew that not everybody knew is that Zach would just keep retrying the Wolf Bombhouse skip until he got it. Because it's always faster than human.
It is. And, you know, if it's consistent, then Zach will probably go for it. The only things I know Zach won't go for are stuff that are very, very inconsistent or rely heavily on certain conditions. Even though he does this thing called Ruby Reroute. Well, I don't even know if it's called Ruby Reroute. It's just something I've pretty much always called it. How long till it? It's already passed.
Yeah, it would be an easy prediction at this point.
Yeah, it's a little bit past ADM now. Yeah, Pepe hands. It's okay. Next time I will probably at you in the Discord if that would be better. I'll make sure you know for the Ether 1-bomb for sure.
Well, let's see if Ether's going for Wolf Bomb House skip.
I don't believe he goes for it ever. Like, I have never seen him do it, so it would be something he recently up. Oh, no.
He's gonna die too. Yep.
That is unfortunate for Barcode. That is a rough death. Was that a 3 heart, or did he just have 2 hearts?
It was a 3 heart. He was.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a certain way you can fail that clip out of bounds where you end up going really high up and it's just enough to do 3 hearts of damage. It's so unfortunate. I've seen people reset to it. I think I've even reset to it once myself.
You know, fun arachnoid factoid for this game. Actually, Wolf Link can take more damage than Human Link, and so in that situation, at full max damage, fall damage is 4, while Human Link is only 2. It's quite interesting that this game actually has the wolf take more damage. If you notice, even against Shadow Beast and other things.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, even against things like Shadow Beast or little like rats in the shadow area, Keese and all that, Wolf Link takes more damage.
Yeah, I didn't realize that applied to fall damage too. I never really thought about it.
Hmm? That's the only reason why that death can actually happen, and why there's a chance why you have to be a little bit careful when doing a jump. Wow, Zach, that was a really good. He is copying Nimzo on how he does that side. That is extremely good. Like, watching these Eldons are really impressive.
Yeah.
Good. Got bugged immediately. He's able to get this jump. Oh, look at that little rat. I don't know what they call those. Do you know the technical name for him?
It's a squeeble, yeah.
A squeeble? That's such an adorable name for such a horrible enemy.
It is. I made that up. They're Twilight Vermin, but they're squeeble.
Twilight Vermin? Ah, squeeble. I like squeeble. I'm sorry, Zach. Shadow Vermin.
A fitting name.
Yeah. I mean, over in Palace of Twilight, you definitely feel them. Zach not getting the turning the human. Alright, there we go. Now he's got it.
Didn't quite go far enough. I guess he's trying to stay as far away from the wall as possible to try to go get the rupee under the rock across the way.
Zayluke's also joining in, typing in chat, by the way. This is a speedrun, by the way. Yeah, I think we know. Zach, don't worry. Maybe? Is it? What is this? You mean you're cheating? That's all I've heard about from speedrunners is that they cheat.
This isn't how you played the game casually?
This isn't intended? Nintendo made this game specifically for you to play it a certain way. How dare you not play it that way? Ether going for the same setup we've seen both Nimzo and Zach do, though he's a little bit far forward. I don't think he knows the actual full lineup for it.
Which setup are you talking about? Which part of the setup?
So for that bug over there, that is really unlucky.
That's just that's annoying. He's probably got to kill it now. Yeah.
Yeah, basically for that last bug right there, for you know how there's the Steam Cycle bug, right? That we're trying to outbeat the Steam Cycle so we can go early on it, right?
Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, for that bug, what you'll see a lot of, we saw Nimzo and Zach do is they line it up perfectly so that they just do 2 A presses. They end up right on that little ledge, and they're able to Z into Minda instantly.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I mean, usually you have to wait for the Steam Cycle anyway. Like, there's a task. If you're a task, then you can beat the Steam Cycle. But if not, and you don't waste any time there, but you are a human, then
you're a human. You have to wait for that one specifically, but you don't.
So it doesn't really save any time, unless you're late on the cycle, in which case it does.
Yeah, if you're late on the cycle, it for sure does save you time. Taz beat the cycle by a few frames. Hey Zach, it's okay. One day maybe we'll find a way.
Looks like Ethernet is going for Zach's rupee over here. Didn't see it.
Is there actually a ruby over there? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think Zach found that the other day. There's a rupee. It's like the rupee at the beginning. If you lift up the rock, then it can pop out from the ground.
Well, that ruby in the beginning does nothing, yeah.
Correct. But
yeah,
it comes out like that rupee.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, there's a ruby everywhere. Yeah, pretty much there are rubies scattered across everything. Can't you get the rubies over here in this in the bushes over here? Yeah, which is what Zach is looking for. Yep. That bug. Hey, okay, good.
Yeah.
He caught that really soon. I was about to say that is really good that he caught that instantly.
Yeah, I think he's used to that. I think he always pulls map there, hoping for the fastest.
Basically, if you guys don't know why he had to go in and out of the map there, if you do not glow blue, you have not actually collected the bug, and you will not collect the tier, and you'll have to go back and get the tier. So we have to wait until the tier goes in, when he flashes blue. That's when you're actually able to leave. Because if you do it any earlier, you'll have to go back later to get it again.
This is something I did not realize the first time I was completing this section. Did not quite get the Castletown bug, unfortunate.
Oh, I feel you. In the same exact run, one of my first runs, I believe I dug too early in Eldens, and then I also teleported away from the Lineaver one, or the Hyrule Castle one, over to Lineaver. I was like, uh-oh.
Good on Zach getting the waterfall side hop there, by the way.
That is a pretty hard trick to do that we see a couple of runners doing. I know we saw Nimzo do it today, and then Dean sadly ended up failing it today.
Yeah, 3-frame window on that one. Well, kind of. 6-frame window, 3 best frames, 3 frames, and everything else is very bad.
Everything else is literally horrible. If you end up missing it, it's pretty easy though. You can just save and quit. You'll lose some time, but it definitely saves time to just save and quit, and you'll be at the top of the waterfall again. He has 2 rubies from there. He's only at 44
right now, unfortunately.
For the route that he takes and how much he goes out of his way to collect rubies, like go out of his way, he does. It's not like he loses time going for them. It's usually just in the free time that you could be doing nothing, right? He's definitely still kind of behind from his own standards. Rip Ether, he's messed up this beast fight twice.
Yeah, this one is a really hard one to recover from, unfortunately, because they end up getting so close to the barrier. Why is he... Ugh. Oh, they keep walking away from each other.
Yeah, he's definitely not getting the best RNG, but I also think he's not, like, kiting them around very well. Like, this one's definitely... One of them's being quite mean to him. I will give him that.
For some reason he keeps looking the opposite direction from the one he's trying to target. I don't know why.
He's just looking at the flowers, dude. He wants to look at the water.
Yeah. Oh, Baachan just making the setup for Wolf Bombhouse skip, so
he's just gonna switch right over to human, which is smart.
Yeah. Is he gonna get that? Okay. That was farther to the right than I've ever seen it work.
Ooh, that was really tight on killing the bug too.
Oh my god. I didn't even see whether he got it until the bug exploded.
I would be surprised if 46 is quite... Oh, what happened?
Ethernet just got a backflip on a warp.
Wait, did he actually just get the backflip on warp?
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that.
So like, you know how I'm pretty sure no. So you know how we do map glitch, right? So it's pressing Z and opening up map at the same time. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same timing, but backflip and Z at the same time to warp away, or backflip map on the same frame. Because I think map will always take the priority. Like, map takes that priority for some reason. So you'll just do a backflip after.
Yeah.
Quote me if I'm wrong, Zach or Ether, because I know you know how to do it. Hey! Oh, that's really rough.
That was one of the 3 less good frames, but at least he doesn't have to save warp.
Depending on claw shots and stuff. He definitely saves time on save warping, but still not going to save him much time.
Yeah, slower than Iron Boots.
Yep. But he gets more rubies.
Oh yeah, that's true.
1 frame to input something. Oh, so is it like 1 frame right before you do it? Is it just a 1 frame like that, or is it... Was I incorrect about that? He'll probably tell us on the next loading screen that he's available. To be determined. I'm interested to see how it is too. 1 frame between warp. Okay, so it's right as you warp, you can hit input it as a 1 frame, just like you would, I'm guessing, like the postals and someone should clip that.
Oh, we're about to see it. I know exactly what's gonna happen. That random, person there that was just a blue spirit was blocking him doing the jump.
Man, those spirits aren't the nicest, are they?
No, it's so weird when you get one right there too. It's rare in my experience to have one there, and when they're there, it's just like not agreeing to let you play the game.
Where's Baachan? Baachan was unfortunately not able to make it, I believe. I do not know if
we don't know anything more
so far. Do you really want us to clip that thing?
I don't know if that was bad.
I don't know, was that poggers enough to be clipped?
Yeah.
No show. We shall see what happens. Yeah, hopefully he will contact Ether. I'm 15 minutes behind, but I have 50 rubies leaving Elton, so who's the real winner here? Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. Barcode kind of swimming in that money.
Good work, everybody. We're officially Twitch users.
That's a little awkward. I'm listening to Zach's side right now, and man, let's just say the audio was a little bit weird there for a second. Like, one of the notes just felt like they held on for way too long. That was quite weird to listen to.
I've just had audio off this whole time.
You don't want to vibe to the TP soundtrack.
I just don't want it to get picked up on Discord.
Oh, okay, I've got you. I was about to say, it's not like we listen to it like all day, every day, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like this is what we do. Our living is the TP soundtrack.
I do want to point out that Ethernet is running straight right now. Oh, had to adjust a little bit. That's unusual.
Yeah. So I actually have a question on this. Typically, when I void in, do you just hold up notch? Do you just go straight up notch?
For where he was just running? Yeah.
Yeah,
totally
where he was just running. Yeah, because I thought upon entering that load zone, you're always like dead on straight if you just hold up notch and you mash A. You're good.
Yeah, and the only reason you ever need to move is if there's a Bulblin in your way.
Oh yeah, I know which Bulblin. There's a Bulblin that can kind of move you around. That'll be. Can't wait for the day when there's five sprints and a wall blocking the side. That will be clip worthy.
Yeah.
It's a
Flame.
You got it.
Yeah, it's a two-way race between Barcode and Zach. Ethernet was going to be racing Baachan, but Baachan didn't show up. So Ethernet is just going to complete the run and take the win. Or they might reschedule. We'll see how that works out. But
Hopefully there's a reschedule, you know. It would be nice to see a reschedule. Yeah. And a lot of people in the community are very nice and typically will want to have a win that's actually in a race setting, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 1v1s, as Angie said. Just one of the 1v1s only has half. I think he's going for it again. Didn't get it.
Yeah, I guess that was him going for it.
I think he really wants it.
Let's see.
I almost want to try Norgor. I mean, go for it, dude.
Zach just
finished consistent.
Twilight and Barcode. Oh yeah, go for it, Zach.
Barcode
just started Banera Twilight, so they're about 10 minutes apart.
I will say though.
I
was gonna say real quick for Zach. I will say though, save before you do it, so that in case you do actually end up, you know, if things go south, you actually have a backup way.
Well, no, if you go for Norgor, that doesn't softlock you or anything.
What's the major time loss that Norgor has then?
It's warping. You have to warp back to Lake Bed, and then get the bomb chest and drop all your bombs again, or not again, but in the first place. Like if you're going for Norgor, you don't drop all your bombs, and that's where the time save is. but
And
you
then
just
if you want to retry it, you save and quit, right? After oh no, that's what I was thinking. You save. This is what I was thinking. You save before you do it, so in case you fail it, you can go for it again.
Oh God. I mean, I guess you could.
I mean,
If
at
you
that
really want to
point,
get stuck on Mordor.
I want to say it, want to time it before I even try it even on a dead run. Okay, that's very fair. Respectable. Not going for an Orgor.
Too bad. Would have been fun to see.
He would be one of the first people in a race setting. I think he would be the first person in a race setting to. Someone quote me on this. I genuinely think it would be the first person to ever get it or go for it, even on stream. Or like a restream.
I did go for it last night, but
You went for it on last night's run.
oh yeah, I mean, I was a ridiculous amount of time behind. It was such a bad run. I just went for it for fun. I hadn't done it in months, and I did fail it. So
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
I do it with a metronome, and I was somewhat reliable or like somewhat consistent at it in a practice setting, but I never did it on a good run. I'd only ever do it if I was like 2 minutes behind.
It's pretty interesting actually that TP uses that's actually one trick that people do recommend a metronome on, and that in Wind Waker there's actually a trick that they also use a metronome on.
Yeah, it makes sense. Hundo.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how people are able to use stuff that musical or things usually associated with like music and all that, but like metronome's just good at keeping a good pace or keeping a beat to a time. So it's really nice for doing certain tricks. Yo, Zalux is counting. He's got stacks on stacks on stacks right now. Look at this.
Oh man, yeah, Zalux is definitely skipping the red rupee chest in Arbiters.
I don't even think he goes for, from what I was checking, I don't even think he goes for many of the Hugo rubies. So even on his Hugo fails, he wasn't like stacking up money. So this is just what he's gotten in the run.
Well, there was kind of a 1.5 rupee roll failures in there too. So
and there's also the 5. There's also the 5 that he collected. Going for what's it called?
In Forest.
In Forest Temple. So he's now at 58. He's looking for 50. I think he might want 60 immediately.
Just needs 11 more rupees.
11 more. Actually, you know what's pretty funny? I had that ruby count in 11 rubies.
Okay. Sorry, I thought Zach was going to blow himself up. You go ahead.
Oh. I was about to say, it was funny, in my race against Kit, I actually held 69 rubies for half the run.
How did it feel?
It felt amazing. Other than I lost 5, or I was on 5th try Hugo.
Yeah, well, aside from that.
From that, I was thriving. Interesting. Today we've gotten to see one of the newer things that was found, or what someone started doing, which is Dean Machine, where he was doing this really quick, fast bomb drop using the claw shot. A lot of I wonder if
that's not new.
That's not new. Is it just like only he does
that's
it?
very old. That's from SVA.
So like just no one else goes for it? Is it just hard?
It's really hard, and it saves like maximum a couple of seconds if you do it right.
Did you see what just happened to Zach though? He had text up while he was warping away.
No, I didn't see that.
Zach, what was that? He had like literally a text up that said "Go away." While he did that, 1 frame Oko pull.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's kind of how you
like that.
You know, Zach is truly teaching us something each and every day.
Now, Zach is probably going to go for something that actually is new here in terms of bomb drops. Yeah. Going to be dropping bombs as human falling down this ledge, which Nimzo came up with a few weeks ago. It's very fun to watch.
Very, very cool.
It's also very fun to fail, I can tell you that. I have never attempted in a run. There he goes.
Nice.
With like one wrong input, instead of really smoothly falling down there, side hopping, dropping 3 bombs, side rolling, and getting into the loading zone. With one wrong input, you end up clanking onto the ground in your iron boots and jump slashing the 3 bombs that you dropped and exploding. And it's just hilarious. It would be awful to do that in a run.
It sounds like a jolly old time there. I'm quite interested. So since Zach has been typing quite a lot on the next loading screen, tell us if you would like to do a 1-bomb predict or not. If you would like us to do one for you, or if you are for sure not going for it. You can give us an answer on that. That would be really nice, because then we could probably set up yours and set up Ether's right after. Norgor over 1-bomb.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so that answers my question immediately. If he didn't want to go for Norgor, he's definitely not going for 1-bomb then, so scratch that.
I think we can count on Ethernet, though.
Yeah, I think we can 100% count on Ether to probably go for 1-bomb.
Looks like, oh yeah, Ether's behind on his splits now, I guess just from failing that Shadow Beast fight a few times. That's pretty unfortunate, but still, like, I guess he doesn't have best possible time listed. Still probably...
Ether chucking some bombs out to the side there.
Yeah.
Just mashing down bombs, taking them down. Isn't it weird? It feels like sometimes we place it faster and slower. Like, as you're watching Ether right now, doesn't it feel weird, this trick? Just, like, dropping bombs. Like, sometimes it feels like Link goes a little bit slower, and sometimes he goes a little bit faster.
Yeah, well, you see, I mean, if you're watching his input viewer there, who's mashing Y and A.
Yeah.
Because A cancels the animation. It's just, I noticed that I was watching myself, like, I was watching my VOD from my PB right next to, what, Cases or Nimzos? I can't remember. To see, like, this particular segment. And I was watching there and noticed that Nimzo was, or no, it was Case. Case was dropping bombs so much faster than I was. I still haven't figured out how, because I was mashing A and X as well.
I think it's a rhythm. I genuinely think it's one of those things you have to rhythm it. You can't mash it or you're going to miss it. Because if you do an early input, it won't do it, if you know what I mean. So mashing it won't work.
Yeah.
I think I've actually beforehand I used to just go for the timing on it, and I would get it more consistently. Then when I started mashing, I noticed I'm slowing down a lot. Though the SVA, thank you for actually giving me insight on where that came from. That strat I think definitely is the fastest way you can drop all those bombs.
Yeah,
it's
as far as I know,
much harder.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's Norgor, then SVA strat, then A and X or Y, and then just normal drops.
Zayluke's over on the boss bug over here.
Yep.
Still giving it a good go. Like, good on you, man.
Props to Zalux for that. I felt bad forfeiting last night, but it was late enough here that I knew I didn't want to be up till 1 in the morning finishing a horrible run.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel good, and I think it was better for you to just get some rest, be prepped for today, and we're having a good time commentating and seeing all these runners having pretty good times. Well, most, Ether and Zach are definitely having a much better time than Zalux, but like I still feel like Zalux at least he's giving his best heart. And I think he's having fun at least.
Yeah, hope so. It's a fun game to play. That's why we're here.
I mean, that's why we play it every day. Like, legitimately, most of us play it every single day, or we watch it at least for hours every day. I don't think, ever since I came into the community, I don't think there's been a single day I haven't seen the ending cutscene where Minda leaves.
Jay, you haven't missed more fuel from anyone. Not yet.
Yep. Nope. We're about to hit that exciting point in the run. It's like doing some really good snowboarding here.
Yeah.
Fun.
Radical.
It is pretty radical. As you see, people are going to be jumping to try and keep time. The more your air time, you move slightly faster. So the longer you're able to stay in the air, the better it is. Correct?
Zach does that so much faster than I do. Yeah. Yeah. When you're on the ground, you move slower.
If he didn't have to backflip there, it almost looked like he would have overshot the Minda, the text there.
Yeah. I don't think that's possible, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
I know you can't, but I've always talked about, I think it would be hilarious if that was something that was possible. You were able to just yeet right over it, you know?
Actually, if you've seen the task there, Jim does snowboard on the railing and totally skip the trigger by jumping over it. But that's just, you know, a human can't do that.
Just be the test, dude. That's what I was saying a couple days ago. I was like, watch this, guys. There's time save right here on this frame perfect claw shot. It works.
Dashu could do it. I don't know about the rest of us.
Dushu enjoys that. He sees Tasha and he's like, you mean human strat?
Yeah. Zach is giving us spoilers in chat.
Yeah,
right now.
I know exactly
Zach.
what was happening when he said that. Zach, I can't believe you're spoiling your own run for us. Like, what is this? It's okay, Zach. I've lost a minute here the last 3 days in a row.
This LJ, oh god, yeah, that's
Okay, Zach.
That LJ is trolly.
We are best buddies right now. I feel you personally right now. This is rough. He's going to have to do the backup LJ coming back, or he's gonna take a game over.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Which he might do.
On one heart. Does he know the backup LJ?
I think he does.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good job. He's gonna be down some bomb drops though, but that doesn't really matter all too much.
Hopefully he gets freezer clip here first try.
Oh
no, Zach.
he's a little angry at that door.
So what happened there was he already had 3 bombs out and he couldn't pull another one, but he kept pressing B as though he had pulled one.
It was just taking out a little bit of the anger on the door. Don't worry.
Yeah.
A little upset that LJ didn't go.
That is a stupid door.
Yeah, it is quite a mean door. I don't like it. I also love the fact that like the bombs when you place in the snow, they kind of sink in the snow. Yeah. I think that was a really cool touch they did. He actually dropped a bomb before opening that door. That's kind of hypey.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
You definitely don't see runners going for that often.
Yeah, everybody does their bomb drops differently. It's fun.
Some people like to do bomb drop. What's it called? When they're doing the ice cave, when they're doing the claw shots, they like to bomb and then C up and then claw down. It's
yeah, I do that.
That's really good. If you want, I'm gonna add ANJ to do the more fuel. He can do I believe it's like 5 minutes from now. He can do this. I'm gonna ask ANJ. Angry Demon Noises, the person user.
Oh. Oh, Ether's having, that's terrifying snowboarding. Okay. Good rupee text skip there from Zach. I just almost called him Josh for some reason. What? Oh, interesting. Ethernet is not going for the fast way, like the shortcut.
And yes, I did ask him if he's fine with me calling him ANJ.
I thought you asked about ADN.
Or AD. Oh, it's ADN. I call him ADJ. You know, I don't know where I'm getting that J.
See. That's what I was confused about. I was gonna leave it. But...
My mind can only process so much.
Zach will do it. Wait, Zach's gonna go for 1 bomb?
I'll do it.
Okay,
only with good RNG. I'm pretty sure the predict's already going out for Ether though in a little bit.
Oh, well.
We're kind of getting close to not being able to do it for the 5-minute mark. I would do it 3 minutes if you hear me. Like 2 or 3 right now. You can do the predict. Actually at him again.
Barco just did a pretty cool thing there.
Perfect. Who will get 1 bomb? Ether or Zach? Alright. You know, I like that a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
ADN is
no,
definitely...
Zach missing the boss key skip. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that is rough. So that's actually the time save that he would have saved. He's gonna now be losing time from the other strat. He does get
well, I mean, he would have... Assuming he had failed it regardless, he would have been losing time.
More than likely, the points would just go back to people if they... It would probably go back to the people if they both get it or they then you all just get your points back. Yeah, if they both get or neither do it, you just get points back.
Deepaz Baachan didn't show. So we have no more information than that.
Give me a second, I gotta put all my points in on Ether real quick. Just gotta. Can't blame the new route on it. Yeah, it's not the new route's fault. Like, it's not the new routes. It's just would have failed it anyways on the old route. Yeah, no, but I just meant the time, like the time save that you would get from it would be gone.
Well, that was terrifying, because that got one of the last possible frames for the bomb pole there.
That was
that's not,
really scary.
Yeah, that's not an instant death, but it's really hard to recover that, not pulling the bomb in time. But that's what you want to do if you're going for one bomb. Zach, do not spoil it, please. And we can see whether the RNG is there. RNG isn't. Yeah, actually RNG is there. He can do it.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got it right now. He could go for it.
And that's phase 1 of the RNG. And, oh, nice. Oh, he's gonna get it.
Alright, that's kind of crazy.
Oh, okay. That scared me. Yeah, excellent, Zach. Very nice. One bomb, Morpheal.
Yo, Believer's kind of going crazy now. That is,
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, what happens if both of them get it?
then their points go back.
Oh,
Ether,
yeah.
Ether, you're fighting to let people keep their points now.
Ether takes bribes.
Sag,
no.
I'm gonna fail it. Oh no!
Barcode.
Oh no! Yeah, he's struggling with Ice Cave. He's getting beaten up by Keys. The bomb wasn't right there.
Yeah, there's basically nothing you can do about that. That's luck.
Yeah, that room is unfortunately pretty up to luck. You can kind of try to mitigate some of it by being extremely quick, but definitely it is just left up to your luck.
Yeah, if you're trying to go really fast, then it's easy to accidentally get in the Keys' path, and it's also just luck.
Let's see. I wonder if feels like, nah, he doesn't. I was wondering if Barco wanted to go on a spiritual journey today. Maybe he was feeling a little bit close to Yeto.
Not today, not today.
Not today.
Wow, that's Zach saved time on his versus his PB even with that boss key skip failure.
I think he might have. Making me question. I think I remember he did have some time. I didn't get to see his new PB actually. I was there for the last one. I don't think I was there for the newest one. That means he probably lost a little bit of time there. I have Enter Morpheal split. Oh, it was an Enter Morpheal split. Oh yeah, he saved time from Enter Morph to ending like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Which is the one bomb time. That's actually what we see there.
Yep. Zach's allowed to have extra splits later on because he doesn't split till Boomerang. Oops, sorry about that. Ethernet, no spoilers. But I believe. No, spoilers, dude. Oh man, some risky snowboarding from Barcode.
You can't be spoiling your own run. That's not fun. Alright, Ether, come on, let's rub our hands together. Let's see the RNG. It falls into place. Wow, you got an What are the chances?
Oh, is Barcode going? Barcode's going for the tech skip. Nice.
Oh, he does. He gets it. That's good. That's a little bit of time save, isn't it?
Yeah, that's I think half a second ish.
Hey, you know, he's bringing back the seconds.
Ooh, is that gonna get Louise glitch? No, too bad.
No, if you already missed the first beat, you're not getting it. It's a, from what I remember, it is a dash into neutral B at the top of stairwell. It's very,
Yeah.
it's pretty precise, but it's also free to shoot for, if you know what I mean. Like, it's precise,
Yeah.
but you don't really lose anything for going for it. So
Well,
everyone
if you end
starts
up
to go
doing
for it.
if you end up doing 2 B attacks like that, it does cost a little bit of time. But yeah, it's not much, no matter how you
Yeah.
draw it.
Actually, that's the most common way I've seen people fail it, is just getting the 2B attacks. Oh, Zayluke's kind of doing an interesting way. I actually like that, how he handled
Yeah,
that LJ.
That's so much nicer. That makes so much sense. Why doesn't everybody do it that way? Why don't I do it that way?
Maybe that might be a riskier way to go for it. Depending on position, it could be harder. You know what I mean? It could just have a bigger chance or a bigger window for it not to go out of bounds. Doing the new way that we've seen. I remember I've seen Simi doing that a bunch too. Just jumping down doing the B attack. That's a rip.
We pushed Ethernet too hard. That's actually our fault.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I feel bad about that. Sorry, Ethernet. I would feel worse about this if this were a contested race, but yeah.
Zach did get 1 bomb, so we would give the points to everyone else now, because technically, no matter what he does, don't worry, I'll get it this time.
I mean, that's what he did last race.
Yeah, to be fair, Ether, we could say it's on us, but I think Ether also usually does just push for 1 bomb. Ether really likes to push for 1 bomb, typically.
Yeah.
You know, the prediction doesn't say first, but to be fair, he did not just use 1 bomb. Now he's going to be using a 2nd bomb. Yeah. I'll let the commentators choose the victor. Okay, we'll see. If he gets 1 bomb here, it's up to you, Beast. I'll leave that up to you if you want to give it to
wait a minute. This isn't fair. I've got channel points writing on this.
Okay. Wait. The commentators have channel points writing on this. We are biased. Also, I would be losing it, but I still think it should just go to Zach for getting it.
Zach just bonked on the spider.
You don't care either way? Let me choose.
Let Sloth choose. Okay.
Alright, Sloth. Let's see. Let's see after the fight. This is... Oh, that's good. He got the 2nd hit there. That actually probably saved him from getting a really quick eye there.
Hmm? Oh, dang, yeah.
Because if he didn't get that 2nd hit there, I'm pretty sure the eye would have just booked it in, went for its any % time, going back into more fuel, and would have maybe costed him that 1 bomb too.
No! Stair boss again. I don't even
feel so bad. Yeah, I pretty much stopped. I will go for the first one because I feel like the first one's very free. I don't go for the second one anymore. The second one just feels like so much goes wrong. You can grab the rope and end up having to climb up it. You could end up missing and falling down. It's just not fun.
Yeah, and it's...
Ether already did not get 1 bomb, by the way, so it is going to Zach, by the way.
Yeah, definitely going to Zach.
We are definitely going to give that 1 bomb props to Zach now. So anyone who voted on Zach will be receiving the points. And congratulations, Zach, on a race 1 bomb. That is a really weird jump that just happened there.
No, that if you're on the at any weird angle on the rooftop, you get a weird slide.
You just end up slipping down.
Yeah. I was gonna say before, for anyone wondering why that jump in the stairwell is so hard, you can't control the camera there. That's what makes it so bad.
I don't even practice 1 bomb law. All right, Zach. We hear you. You learned it a while ago, though.
Zach's trying to make us think he's good at this game.
He's trying to flex on us. He's like, why everyone? If I can. Okay, Morphew, what are you doing?
Wow.
Morphew coming right up looked like Morphew wanted to become one with Ether there.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, who wouldn't? But oh no.
Yeah,
Guess
the
no
one
regrab.
great fish. He's gonna have to do a bit of different things. So he's rather going to have to save bombs in AG, save bombs elsewhere. Morphew is giving him some really weird RNG. I believe he
Did I
will
just say
get
he's
swallowed.
down to 4 bombs?
Yes, he is down to 4 bombs. That means this was
Yeah.
actually a 5 bomb.
Wow, so you know what? Barcode is not that far behind.
He could
Wait,
catch up
why
on
is he-
Ether.
Why did he have to regrab there? He was attacking Morpheal. Did he not hit Morpheal 4 times one of the first grabs?
He might have.
He latched onto Morpheal 4 times just now.
We'll make Trez add core rewards here. Not ZSR law.
I guess maybe he was worried about running out of air.
I did a 5 cycle. Did you intentionally do a 5 cycle? The channel points rewards. Oh, are there no channel point rewards in here? Oh yeah, there are no unique ones.
Nice. Everyone just wasted their points.
Lame ones. Yeah, that's not very fun. It would be fun to have some pretty hype ones. He intentionally did a 5 cycle, by the way, apparently, Ether.
Interesting.
Intentionally did 5 cycle. Alright. Interesting enough. So if you guys want an explanation what we mean by 5 cycle, so getting the Master Sword, usually be like, wow, that's pretty pog, right? We should be doing extra damage. It does double damage from the sword we get in the beginning of the game and from back in time. But most boss fights in this game don't apply. They don't even have HP. They're based on cycles. So it doesn't really matter if you do double damage because you don't do double cycles. So you're just forced to still do the exact same stuff you would do with any other sword. I believe, doesn't Morpheal even die? So some bosses actually, I know some don't, but I know definitely Morpheal is a cycle only boss. Argrok is a cycle boss.
Mm-hmm.
And isn't Stallard not a cycle boss? Which is why we can, like, I don't think Stallard's a one. Because you can do with the wooden, because I've seen people mess with the wooden sword with him. Diababa's not a cycle boss. Who's the second guy's name?
Virus.
The Goron? Virus. Yeah, he is, Virus. There we go. He is a cycle boss. You don't even have to hit him. Arg can have a 2 cycle.
With Great Fairy Tears.
Really? That's so weird that it's not. Oh, I guess it's just because the Master Sword is. So he's like kind of both. That's kind of weird. With Shu. Virus is so.
Oh no, he's not talking about Fires. He's talking about Fire here.
Fire is so blind. Oh, I know what he's about to do.
Yeah. Spoiling the run, Zach.
Apparently, what I've heard, Firish, that second boss, you don't even have to hit him in the cycles. You can just drop him 2 times and then hit him on the final one. That kills him.
Yeah.
That's how much of a cycle.
Q Jelly Ethernet? Sorry, I only know any percent.
Yeah, so apparently you can 2 cycle Argarok with Chew Jelly or the Great Fairy Tears, and because they do the same effect.
Zach is leading Ethernet right now by 6 or 7 minutes.
A good Minda's Desperate Hour in between them, right there.
Yeah, it's hard to say because they're both in the middle of segments that don't have really good markers. But yeah, Zach has a substantial lead. Zach and Ethernet aren't really racing though. Zach and Barcode are, and Zach is even further ahead of Barcode than that.
Barcode is probably 3 minutes behind Ether. Not 3, probably maybe 3.
Ethernet just missed Louise glitch and then tried again by backing up and got it.
So I think he lost time overall, but hey, good job, you got it. That's pretty cool. So this is the glitch. This is the thing that everyone says, cat glitch. This is our free time save that you can go for in a run.
Yeah, the camera is different, and it just, I don't actually even know where the time save comes.
The time save is, so you see how the camera isn't transitioning, right? It's not moving around. This is the time save. The camera's locked. So you know how there's a cinematic cutscene that kind of goes with the camera moving in-game? That's where the time save is, because it doesn't happen.
That's interesting. I never even considered that would cost time.
Yep. Because what it will do is the cat will like walk and then it'll pan over to you or the cat. Cool cat.
Zach's having some trouble with the wolf clip here. This wolf clip sucks. Oh, he got it. Okay. Nice.
It's actually really consistent. You just have to. It's kind of like you need to be right, left, then right. It's kind of how it goes. Where you need to be holding.
I was under the impression that it just sucked.
You control how much it sucks, which is why he got it so quickly right after.
So the problem is that I suck.
Yeah, unfortunately, maybe. I failed it because of Bulblin. Oh, was the Bulblin... Okay, so I had something happen recently, too, where I was trying it, and I had both the Bulblins actually shooting at me from the other side, lagging the game with fire arrows, and the boars in the back, and it was quite difficult to get.
Oh, he looks at the Bulblin. That was... Huh.
Wolfling looks at the Bulblin, so clipping is harder. Oh! That part isn't in my control. Well, thank you, Zach. You just made my ego feel a bit better that I wasn't failing. It was just because of RNG. Thank you. Now pat me on the back. King Bulblin down. Oh, you know what we should get them to do? I think it would be cool if the ZSR channels add the King Bulblin, the dying animation, like, gif. The little emote.
Oh yeah, I made that.
KB, please.
Yeah. If you guys want a cool emote on this channel, hit me up.
Are you guys ready for a 1039 spinner? Hell
Always
yeah, we are.
ready, Zach.
Always ready. Give us your best.
Barcode unfortunately did not get cat glitch there. Too bad.
You know, he actually isn't too far behind Ether though. Like, I'm pretty impressed.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It takes a strong will to keep going, and he's been catching up time on Ether. Like, other than Ether going for the 5 cycle and the the shenanigans with one bomb. Like, I still feel like he's done a really good job coming back, trying to come back. That takes a pretty strong will. Because usually when this game breaks you, it breaks you and you don't return. Your mind is done.
At the same time, though, the reward for me when I get past Morpheal is that I get to play the rest of the game.
The rest of the game's so fun.
Yeah, I prefer the second half. So, again, last night I forfeited and didn't play the second half, and that was part of why I felt bad, is that I didn't get to play the second half. Zelux hopefully is not too tired right now and is going to enjoy his second half regardless.
The one thing with this game that comes in, it's pretty much right after, I still feel like I don't like MDH part. It's pretty much AG where it really starts, where I really start to have fun. Because MDH has a couple factors that aren't very fun. The ropes, I find very unfun. The bridge, one cycling it isn't very fun. Also, dealing with the Bulblin with the auto aim isn't very fun either. But that one's a bit more controllable.
Spoilers!
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. Hold on, we're not that far behind. He can't know whether he's missed Po1 skip.
Yeah, no, he can't. There's no way we're like minutes behind him, Like, there's no way. I rolled in the sand and lost like 4 seconds. Oh no, the 4 seconds. Spoiling 4 seconds of time loss for you. You won't even let the commentators do a great job and say that you lost 4 seconds. You're saying it yourself in chat.
Well, I
can't believe this, Zach. I'm guessing it was in Lantern Room. Or it was in the first room going towards the door. Or it was going toward exiting out of the key room.
It's funny, now that you mention it, there's a lot of sand in that dungeon.
It's kind of crazy, like it's the sand dungeon. I don't know, how do you feel about calling AG Sand Dungeon Beast?
I do not have a strong opinion about this.
Do not have a strong opinion, alright. I know it's quite a polarizing topic at times. Yo, that was really good. Zach doing the LJ and then fixing his camera immediately so he's able to up-notching it up there.
Yeah, that was a very quick Po1 skip. It looked like he didn't even target, which I don't think is possible. He must have targeted, I must have just missed it.
I think he might see up and instantly go. See up, target, and then go.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't see an R press on Rang, but I'm pretty sure you have to. It's too far away.
No target
target
is
possible?
possible. Aim further
Huh.
right. All right.
Oh, we missed the
Matt.
lantern swing though. This is gonna be a 12:39 now.
I don't know about that. You know, maybe it's gonna be a 13:49. I don't know. I think he got the alt. I mean, he went for the roll instead of the side hop. Oh, that was a really good jump. He made just right in there.
Yeah.
Let's see how he does with this the
Wow.
pose here. Is he going for
Senses
Ruby?
before entering the room? Nice. Best
I wonder-
TP.
I wonder if he's gonna do his own Ruby route. Well, it's actually, from what I heard from him, it's Adams.
I'd like to object that several of these TP girls are actually women.
Which TP girls? What do you mean? That's TP girl? Okay, wait, let me see. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Agatha is not a woman.
Yeah.
That's a child.
Agatha is a child. Ilya, I believe, is also a child.
Yeah, Ilya's also like 15. Alright, someone voted for Agatha. Queen Rotella? Who's Queen Rotella? Oh, that's the Zora chick.
What? Yeah, yeah.
We don't even see her. We skip her
Queen
cutscene
Rotella
all
is
times.
the dead fish.
The dead fish. Yeah, you know, that's, you know, being dead might give you extra points. Why? It feels like no one cares. I feel like Midna just like took the spotlight from Zelda pretty hard. Like this game feels pretty.
If you're gonna specify a TP girl, then it's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel like Midna is like probably the most recognizable TV. Like probably most people's favorite. Like she definitely holds a pretty good one. A second vote for Agatha, man. Like why is this got to be happening? Agatha is in the lead now.
Oh no, Ethernet just kind of jumped off the ledge there.
Are people voting with points? Oh no, dude. People were trying to make Agatha win.
Okay, let's see if
I'm
Zach
downing all my
does-
points real quick.
If Zach does the new 1 rupee strat in this room, he goes for the one in the pot. Looking good. Oh no, the bubble got in the way. That's unfortunate.
Zach is gonna have to rely on stall children being pretty nice to him, right? Like he's gonna have to rely on stall children being very, very. You have Lancer now,
Oh
buddy.
no, he's having a bad time in this room.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't mean to laugh at that, but that is hilarious.
That is rough.
Yeah, that's
64 votes on people are spending all their points to see Midna win over Agatha. Agatha's in the 150s, by the way. Sorry, I have to give a recap on that real quick.
Oh my god. I'm looking forward to seeing whether Zach gets Speed Rat here.
Speed
He
Rat.
posted a setup
Oh
the
yeah.
other day, and he said it was pretty consistent for him. I've felt pretty consistent with it since then too.
I
Looks like
have been
he
trying
definitely
to
got the help
implement
for
it.
it.
Don't
Yeah,
spoil it,
it's-
Zach, please.
It's worth, I think.
Dodge?
I think he might have pulled too hard. Yeah, he pulled the rat too hard.
Yeah. The rat didn't want to keep going after him. It feels bad. That rat can be. He's in friendly all the time. Walk too far. Yeah, he already called himself out on it. That's good though.
I mean,
knows
this
that-
was like 45 seconds ago for him or something.
Yeah. Ether getting an insane wolf clip there. That was really quick. He just zoomed on through. Really good job, Ether.
Yeah. Zach's burning that chest yet again. I mean, he is guaranteed 300. He just would have to get the blue before the boss key chest, blue before Death Sword.
There's definitely a lot of backups here. He would have to have some really unfortunate orange. He would have to get 0 rubies in this next room for not to work.
Yeah. If he got 0 in the next room, then he would be out of luck. But okay.
kind of ended up. Oh, he breaks open the pot just to get an extra one. All right, so now he doesn't have to worry. He can for sure get it.
Zach has thought long and hard. Oh, okay.
He's milking extra rubies. He's still gonna have to go for that 5 there.
Well, there are more
way
stuff
around it.
Is he gonna? Okay. He was right on top. I thought he was gonna move the bow.
You know, I like how that stall child just wanted to be in the cutscene there for a little bit. He's just with them. Vibe with Zach.
Yeah.
Leave that guy alone, buddy. Look at him. He just wanted to be a part of your life. He's just vibing on the Poe's body.
Oh, we have something strange coming up. Who are we gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
Thank you.
I know, I was waiting. You know, my mind might have stopped for a second, okay? I might have too much caffeine right now. No, I meant the Poe room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Poe Busters. Yeah, you know? Maybe we missed a chance there. SMH, I'm sorry, man. I couldn't think of it. Zach zooming on through. Okay, that movement, like, that looked really. He makes it look. He makes it look really easy. That is really hard. That whole entire movement setup he just did. That is not easy to get in a consistent shape.
There's a great clip of me attempting it.
It's quite a fun one. Do you want me to grab it?
Oh, of course you know the clip. Yeah.
I sent it to you. I asked you if we were allowed to post it.
Yeah,
if you were
that's right. That's right. Zach is doing human movement through this area. That's really interesting. It's really hard to make this save time, and he seems to be doing it. Oh, well.
Oh, that bomb runs it, and that runs it pretty hard. You might have spoke a little too soon there.
Yeah. No, I don't even know how this room works. He's definitely not saving time now, but I'm pretty sure human movement saves, like, a maximum of seconds. Or, no, like, under seconds, maybe. Less than a second or something. Oh, looks like Ether golded Midna's Desperate Hour. That's fun. But then died in the first room of Arbiter's Crown.
It's a little unfortunate.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. It does. Deaths. We've seen deaths on Palace. We've seen deaths in AG. We've seen deaths everywhere.
Oh, Zach's gonna go for some cool movement here. He just came up with this the other day. Which, it's kind of based on things that people have done before, but there's a cool break slide there at the end.
Does that save time?
Yeah, he says slightly faster, and of course that's aim dependent as well.
I was about to say, I think insta aim probably still beats it pretty hard, but that's also, it's like 5 seconds if you get the side hop by side frame perfect.
5 seconds. Really?
What are you not lying to us? Because that's crazy if that's 5 seconds. That sounds like, I think that's we need a Mythbusters episode just for that alone. That statement alone is pretty controversial. I'm not gonna lie. 5 whole seconds?
That's a lot in this game. Oh no, Barcode missing the LJA there. That's a really annoying one to miss.
That is rough. I don't think the little Boblins spawn though, so he's kind of okay. As long as those guys don't spawn at the bottom and mess up your targeting here, it's not that bad. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we see him coming back.
Oh, and Zach's going for DSS. Does he skip Death Sword? He does not. Not the first time. It's unfortunate. This is a very precise trick. And Death Sword got stuck. Oh, just target him. Duh. Oh man, I'm so slow about that.
Hey, ADN, am I allowed to post a clip of Beast? I actually have
the clip failing something spectacularly. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. So this is a fun clip that we got from AG Blue Ruby Strat. Y'all can post any clips. This was from another ZSR stream, so.
Yeah, that's true. I did this live.
Live for everyone.
Oh my God.
It was a pretty fun time though. It's kind of nice though. In the community, we're all able to kind of like look at the little mistakes that end up happening. It's quite fun to look back at, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, asking me personally, you can name any room in the entire any percent run, any strat, anything that isn't even really a strat, just anything. I've failed it. I've probably failed it multiple ways. I'm sure everybody feels basically the same about that.
You know, I'm even as a new runner, I'm already starting to feel that too. Like I'm starting to feel that whole. No matter where you are in your skill level, you're gonna just start racking up these random fails, and you're like, huh, didn't know that one could happen, you know?
Yep, I still get those basically every time I run. Basically every day I'm doing runs, I find something new to fail.
What happened with Zelux? 5th try or 4th try, Hugo struggled on EMS, I believe.
Died to the Shadow Beast at EMS.
Died, yeah, there we go.
Had a slow forest bit, failed rupee roll. It's just not been a great run for Zelux.
Dasani killing it for the gut. Dasani, my man, out here throwing 1,900 points in Midna's favor. Good job. Better question, what went well? Answer, nothing.
SPR was fine, Morpheal was fine. I mean, Morpheal was a 2-bomb, but...
I mean, that 2-bomb, I'd take a 2-bomb. Anyone takes a 2-bomb, you know? I feel like no matter where you are in skill level, taking a 2-bomb's always it was a 3-bomb.
Oh, it was a 3-bomb. Okay, nothing. Never mind.
Okay. Now it's a lot less.
You win this round.
Yeah, you do. He takes it from us. Actually, yeah, Dean did, and it was quite a close one too. 3-bomb is a little bit unfun.
Hey, everybody's in the same dungeon. That's fun.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. We'll vibe in an AG. I actually love AG. I don't know how your feelings are on AG. I actually love this dungeon. Even if it screws me over, I think it's still fun.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I like the setting. I think this is one of the best atmospheric dungeons they've done. The only other one I'd really give that other credit to is like Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah,
from
definitely.
MM.
Both of those. I agree completely.
The only thing.
Speedrun stuff? Go ahead.
You go. Oh, okay. Basically, what I was gonna say, Zelux messing up a bit of his equips there. I just want to say that real quick. But this dungeon definitely, for fitting its atmosphere, like this whole like kind of like sand, rotten, like dead area. It's supposed to be a little bit spooky, a little bit of just like a forgotten, lost area. That's slightly supposed to be also like more spiritual or spiritually connected. It's pretty cool, and I like the whole design and ideas that they do for it.
I agree with Dean, though. Actually, I had forgotten about that. SPR is the best atmosphere. SPR is my favorite casually.
What is SPR?
Snow Peak Ruins.
Snow Peak Ruins. Okay, Snow Peak Ruins is definitely cool. I think it was just one of the coolest I think it and like, I love Stone Tower. Like, I know on TP, like TP is amazing. I think all of its dungeons are really good, but like in terms of like overall all the games, like what do you feel is your favorite dungeon in all of them? If you'd have to say one.
I don't know if I could make that call. It'd probably be SPR, but yeah. Well, Zach's saying SPR casualty is gross, but the whole point of the dungeon is to make soup. It's great.
It's
also,
to make
what the
soup
heck did
and
Internet just do there?
I had to refresh my stream.
It looked like he got the post soul after he got the post soul. I don't know.
Oh, there's a one frame there. Right before the text happens, you can jump again and it will redo the animation.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that.
You're making soup for you're making this Chad husband who's trying to help his wife make some soup. He asks you if you want to go on a spiritual journey. Like, man, Yeto is the best man in the whole entire Zelda. Like, he's pretty top tier in terms of Zelda men. Like, you look at that man, goes there, wants to help his wife, be there for his wife. Good guy, makes soup for her. Like, come on, how could you not like him?
Yep. That got the quick knockdown there on Stallard. Very nice.
And he's saving the frames by going for clockwise spin attacks. That is very good too.
True.
Yeto is actually the S tier character for Nintendo. Truly, he is. Like, I hard agree. We can all aspire to be a bit more like Yeto. I think overall, Zach had a pretty good HE. all things considered, I think it was pretty good. He messed up DSS, correct, the first try,
Yeah.
but Zay could have skipped that chest. Did he get ruby chest? Zay.
Wait, did he really? Oh.
Buddy, you're rich. You only need 2 rubies and you're already done with like. I mean, was he gonna skip? Now,
no.
There's no point to skipping the other 2.
Okay. Ethernet had some weird RNG there.
Like, he's kind of thriving.
Yeah.
Awful, I lost 1 minute and 10 seconds on my spinner. Okay, you know what? I scratched that. I'm sorry then, Zach. Oh man, he jumped up and immediately did that. That was kind of hype. Sorry, we don't all have a 1048 spinner, Sag. Zach's minute loss to spinner is still a gold to me. Like, alright, let's go.
And Zach left arbiters at 158.53 by his splits. And that's still pretty darn good.
I mean, overall for the run, and in terms of run, the fact that he can still get a sub 3 here, I mean, even being relatively close to sub 3 in a race setting, I feel is good, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's talking about getting a sub 3 by the race time
for the
timer.
run. Yeah, by the race time timer. Isn't he set to go on getting a sub 3 according to his own timer, though? Pretty well?
According to his own timer, yeah, he definitely can. In fact, at his level, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Even though I think to his own standards, this run isn't like something he'd be too happy with, but like good menuing. But you'd already expect that from someone at his level. Ooh, we're seeing. Oh man, Ether, that was close. That'd been really good movement that he got there if he actually got that jump there.
Yeah.
And you know, also, yeah, agreed. You had a very good AG. You had a very good run. Period. Yeah, it's meh, I guess. I mean, that is just kind of different. The difference in like skill levels. Either leaving that present. That bomb is picking up the skull. Oh no! Oh no, he threw it up.
One of my least favorite things about this dungeon is how often you can accidentally pick up skulls.
What do you mean, dude? They whisper sweet hymns to you about how you could win the race.
Oh no!
Oh no, this
guy just
what is
wandered
this
off,
guy
I guess.
doing? He's in the sand. He's going on his own spiritual journey. Imagine that skull. Imagine that skull is covered in gross. No, that's probably just covered in sand. Let's be honest. Maybe a little bit of roaches. It's not all too bad.
Yeah, skulls are really clean, right?
Yeah, like come on, they've been eroding for a long time. There's probably nothing left on them. You got a bit of sand and dirt on them. Spiritual journey doesn't include going mad. Yeah, truly. Shoutouts to Dean. Good job on your race today. Shoutouts to Zach. Yeah, shoutouts to ZachLink. Showing us a pretty hype run right now.
Looks like no shoutouts to Zach. Oh, that's.
Oh no shoutouts.
There's gonna be some drama in the community now.
Man, the tension between these two people, as you see, longtime rivals, Dean and Zach.
Let's see if
for the double side Astra.
DSS.
I think this race is Zach. That's from the HT boys. What? Dry skulls are probably pretty clean. But skulls left wet or damp place could be moldy disease. Hey, apparently we've got. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think.
No first try DSSs today.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Whoa, actually, we can't say that.
Well, not yet. Not yet.
We've got one left. We've got one contender. And he's got nothing to lose. So, you know, that's the thing. Always be afraid of the person who's got nothing to lose. I think he definitely is willing to go for some crazy stuff.
Not happening for Ether right now. Unfortunately. And Zach got a bad wind cycle there. It might just cost him the race. Just kidding.
No, I think he's you know, one of these two might actually be, you know, they'll start going crazy. Like I've always joked around, Ether might be the only one who's able to just walk through the barrier in Hyrule, but you know, sincerely one day I do think that will happen to his copy. It just won't load it quite correct, and I'll just be able to walk straight through.
Ooh, Zach didn't get owned by the Helmosaur there. Nice.
That's so. I hate that little Helmosaur. Like it just bobs you up there, and it's like, man, I gotta be so rude.
The only time I really hate it is when it bonks, or like it runs into you, but it still doesn't let you up.
So I have heard this before Ether too. He has unloaded Ook's pillars or Ook pillars before, so that's why I truly feel you can get it.
Nice, Dean. I've gotten a 16, but not to flex or anything.
I think the worst I've gotten is like. I think the worst I've gotten is like an 8 or 9. Like weirdly, I consistently get 4s. I don't know actually. What did Ook do?
The pillars didn't load when he was getting the boomerang during that cutscene. They did load during the
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it was just a what's the word I'm looking for? Superficial, cosmetic thing. Did Ethernet just void in the first room? Oh no.
Yeah, I think he might have. After getting the spinner, this is pretty easy. You just need to... Actually, I hear you don't need to hold A after the spinner. You can actually just like hold forward and auto rolls for you. I even tested it out myself. I just fear ever doing it and failing. So...
Huh. I guess I should figure that out at some point.
Maybe. More random use of TP tech. You know, that's actually kind of a cool thing. We have quite a lot of random stuff we can do. Zayluke's... Oh.
Zach just kind of side hopped off the ledge there. That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Just kind of yeeted all the way across. Zayluke's did not go for DSS, by the way. He just took the...
Yeah, the win cycle is cruel once you void it out once. It's hard to predict. That's unfortunate.
I would say this is where going for the backup is probably really good here, or just being able to...
Yeah,
oh, well, he got it. He had enough time there. That's good.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Zayluke's also taking a void out over in this room. So there's a chance when Ether voided out that he went for going for a break slide in that room. I'm not gonna lie. That's a very high probability of what he might have done. I know he likes the idea of break sliding in that room, and so there's a good chance he might have. Everyone gonna void out there, I guess. I mean, everyone apparently saw that they were getting a void out, so Zach took 2 void outs, Ether took a void out, and then Barcode fell right behind. How did it go, Dean? Trying to learn the break slide there. I know it's quite funny in SS. I know a lot of times they do break slide through sand to get to certain areas. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, we got a 120-man raid coming from ZSR. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Twilight Princess. Any %.
Zach's doing the coolest rooms in the dungeon here. I wonder if Zach is going for the double LJA here.
No,
I doubt it. No.
So you see, Beast, I don't know if you know this. So when I was talking with Zach, he actually timed it. It's faster to just walk there than actually doing the LJA over in that room.
No, not that. Okay, there's so many LJAs in this room.
Okay. So there's the double. There's the which double LJA are you talking about?
Nice. So I'm talking about the one at the end, like where he did an LJA and then a second LJA just now.
Yeah. So there's a double one for after that part, right?
Well, there's nothing after that.
Okay. What I mean is after the first 2, there's another double one that you can do, right? Because isn't there a double one?
The best way I know to put it is that there's a double to replace the 2 that he did. It's just like you throw the rang and you jump twice instead of jumping once and then throwing again.
which probably saves time if done optimally, I'm guessing, but it probably includes aiming, while the other ones are kind of just dry throws, so it's probably a little bit even, or very close to each other.
Yeah, and easy to get hit by the keys there. It's just Zach made the video on it for Gigo, so I was wondering if he was going to go for it.
This is a really... Okay, I guess he makes it. That looked really, really awkward, how he was getting onto that ledge with Oko, but he made it. He made it work. Alright, so we have...
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, we have Zach entering area off us, where we're going to see pretty much a 1 pixel aim spot where we're going to have to go. During this fight, we're pretty much on a timer. Oh, I like the L slide he's adding there.
Nice.
It's a pretty quick trick, and it's a little bit... You can definitely rack up a lot of lost time to feel on this trick. It feels like it never goes wrong until the day it does. I think Zach does stab method. Nope, I am completely wrong. He now does roll method.
There he goes.
And he gets it. Alright. Stab method is annoying. Alright, Zach. That's fair.
I think... Doesn't work with your notches, yeah. So, some people swear by stab method and hate the other one, like me, and then some people swear by the other one and hate stab method. Whatever works.
I am one. Wait, are you a stab method?
I'm stab method, yeah.
All right, welcome, welcome. It's good to see that you and me are part of the same colony here.
Thanks. Zayluke just missed the quick knockdown. Almost got the brake slide back up first try.
I don't think he's getting. That's not going to be the backup there. He needs to get a better brake slide. So you can actually do a brake slide here in order to back up this trick, but it's not as easy as people make it seem. You need to get a good paced brake slide that actually gains you a bit of room there. I think nope.
Yeah. I'm really bad at
this. Should do it. This should be really good.
So close. See, Stallard's head's position, it matters a lot too. It's not just the brake slide.
Yeah, so, you need to know where to time it. I think on that one beforehand, he was too far on the brake slide.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really figured out exactly when it will work and when it won't.
You're waiting until the shadows are right on you to pull out the spinner for that? Alright.
Yeah, but sometimes it zooms past you the other way. Even when the shadow's on you.
I'm not good enough at brake sliding to actually go for it right now. Brake sliding is probably the thing I struggle with the most.
I was gonna say I do it buffered. I can't do a normal brake slide.
I should maybe try out buffered. I might need to test out a buffered one then, because that might be a really good way to back up in a run. Because you have about what 40 seconds to back it up before it becomes not worth it. Like.
Yep. Yeah, it's 40 seconds.
Like you have the time to try.
The week that I learned that brake slide backup, I used it like 4 times in runs. I just kept missing that week and I kept getting the backup. It was great.
It's way less than 40 seconds. What, climbing up the Styler and doing the attack? How much time is it then, Zach? I thought it was around 40.
I'm pretty sure it's 40. I just failed that the other week.
It was just only 5 seconds going up. Really?
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I'm willing to believe Zach. Zach has a lot of these timings down.
Zach
I'm just pretty surprised. Maybe
when
when you're Zach. For the rest of us commoners. Yeah, he's a task timing. Yeah, we can't use Zach's timings correctly. He's a bit too fast. Commoners timings.
Hopefully Zach gets a good fan room here. Fan tower.
Gets that blue crystal, he re-aims it pretty well. That's really good. Lucas says good luck to all the runners, because I'm pretty sure most of them are running as we speak, so...
If 25 is just a guess, then I doubt you strongly.
Okay,
like,
okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's been timed to be around 40.
Stellar takes forever to shoot again. Also, nice fan tower from Zach.
I'm pretty sure, Dean, it's 35 to 40. Probably right in that little demographic of time. It definitely doesn't feel that long, but you have to remember you're also doing 5 extra jumps where there's pretty much 3 seconds in between each jump at the end too, right there. So you're going all the way up and then doing 5 jumps. Imagine knowing how long it takes to suck. You should do roll stab, you won't feel it? Lies. I fail it all the time. You should do visual cue. Beast, what are you? Are you audio cue or are you visual cue? Or your
I
roll
was
stab
audio
on
cue
Tower?
until recently when I realized I was failing it constantly. Nimzo said, "Hey, there's a visual cue," and I haven't failed it since.
Good job. That same to me. Exactly what happened to me. I was like, there's an audio cue, never got the audio cue. Someone taught me the visual, and it was from there. It's been history. I've only failed it like once or twice, I believe.
Actually, that's not true. Yeah, I have failed it once since then because I'm stupid, but it's just because I'm stupid.
You can pretty much tell with the visual cue why you failed it. Like
Yeah.
you know why. You know what goes wrong.
All right, soon we will have everyone in City in the Sky too. It's nice that everyone's close enough that they're at least in the same dungeon with Zach.
Why is no one roll stabbing? Hey, Zach, you know, your last complaint was why does no one do your Ruby reroute, but now people are starting to do it, so hey, man, at least you got the dub on that. Me and Ace are roll stab buddies. Yeah, okay.
Interesting. Barcode transformed way earlier than most people do.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. I know why people would tend to try and wait it out as long as they can, mainly just because Wolflink in Lake Hylia goes so fast compared to...
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I thought Ethernet was going to get bumped off by the helmet sword.
Yeah, that was a little bit tense. Going for a safe setup here.
Yep.
Has to walk up a little bit. Actually, this fan trigger is really forgiving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, there he goes.
So, the easiest thing about that, and I mean, to anyone who's new to TP, you can casually do that really easy. As long as you don't walk past that little bar there in between the squares, and you transform the Wolflink, you can skip the fan turning on really easily. It's actually quite an oversight that they left in the game.
I wonder how many people have done that accidentally, casually.
I use save states the other night to figure out exactly what triggers the fan. It's super.
Yeah.
I've noticed like it's really nice. The line is like poorly executed there.
I mean, when you're playing the game casually, and one of the cool features of the game is that you can transform into a wolf wherever you want to, yeah, why not?
Yeah, we casually make it a lot earlier than we're supposed to. I mean, you gotta love the aim that you get from these Zach and a lot of the top runners you see here. So Ether said nice. I'm interested to see what happened. Okay, that was, I figured.
Oh, Ether.
Actually, zero. It was in the Wolf thing in the city, though, if I recall correctly.
Ethernet. That was something. Most people will just claw out of that room, but voiding out does get you to the door, so...
I don't think he intended to. Void out is quicker.
Trying to do the same motion that you do leaving that chest in the second half of the city, but was off on the angle.
Oh, I should have 5 P hats and it worked, unless I'm stupid or tired. Alright, let's see this. Let's see how many does. 1, 2,
3,
4.
Nope.
Nope, you did 4, is that? You're good. We're counting now? Yeah, 4, haha. I don't know if this strat works if you go 5, Zach. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I really don't think it works. I haven't been paying attention this whole run, I think. Hey, it's okay, man. It's a vibe race. I'm not gonna lie, I know we haven't given much attention to it. ZachLink is still catching up to Ether. Slowly, but surely.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like a minute apart right now, maybe a little less.
Ether killing that extra enemy there. Just doesn't like him.
Yep.
Very fair. Agreeable. That enemy has hit me many a time. Oh my goodness, the bird attacked him.
Oh wait. Oh, I mistook where Barcode is. He's farther than a minute behind.
Yeah, he's farther than a minute behind, but he's definitely trying to get back some of the time here. Burb. I've never seen that Burb really attack someone though. That was quite interesting. I think it's probably a minute 30 to a 2 minute. That's actually that kind of didn't go too bad. I know picking up the jar can really throw out people's timings there.
Oh no, that's not an issue. It's mostly just where the brand goes. That pot can be a little more annoying. The one in this room.
Okay, that is a bit of a rough fall through there. He's got half a heart. He doesn't really have HP to throw anything towards. If he misses Pixel, he's going to die, by the way.
Well, I mean.
Well, if he shields, if he voids out and doesn't pick up the heart, he's gonna have to mandatory pick up a heart, and if he gets swung at, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
He's got very little HP to play with, so he doesn't have much room for error. Oh, good. He fixes that. He fixes that shot there. That's really good. We see Zach waving goodbye to both Barcode and Ether going over to the palace.
Yep. Oh wow, synchronization.
Yeah, for me, Zach's stream is just black now. That's a no, we're back.
There we go.
Yeah, now we're back. Okay. Synchronize. Imagine
It
dying
sometimes
in
looks
palace.
like nothing's going on Zach's screen just because he doesn't have anything smaller than a second on his timer. So you glance at it and you don't see anything moving and think nothing's happening. Oh,
Sure.
is Barcode going for nice? Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Barcode
nice. That
actually
was
did double LJ.
really impressive. That's really cool
Yeah,
to see.
and I've never. See, that's one of the coolest things to me about watching runners who have been around for a long time is that there have been a lot of different iterations of various strats.
And he's going for the double here too, and he gets it again. Very good job. Ether missing the actually this is gonna draw the time a lot closer now. Ether missing getting the ledge grab there was super brutal, and then he went for probably a very slow version of the backup.
Oh, I know. Hope he doesn't die here. Okay, good. Wait, I guess my.
Where are you at?
Yeah, I already saw this. I think my streams were out of sync.
He did the double LJ. So in the LJA rooms, he did double LJAs on all.
Yeah,
of them.
over to the.
Other than the
to
first
top
two.
of this. It's where you made that video with Gigo's strat of the double, but it was a different setup.
And then also in the final, yeah. It is a pretty hype double.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That happened to me in my second to last PB. I hate that so much.
What, you overshooting? Hey, it's okay. There's no go on the wall, buddy. Just get him. The claw shot will lie to you. It's okay.
It feels
Used
bad
to
to
it.
fail that part because it's not the hard part of the room.
Yeah, it's definitely that's like that's right before the hard part. So you're already tense about this, and he gets it. That's good.
Yeah.
He's saving time on Ether here. Oh, that's interesting. He does a side hop instead of just going for an auto roll off of that.
Yeah.
Ether did the thing. He did the thing. He got the claw shot.
Oh, did Ether do the claw shot backup for missing the first round? I didn't notice.
Have we heard anything from Baachan? Not from my attention. We've not heard anything. I don't know if we would have been notified, but I do not think so, as of now. Zach saving frames, by the way. Going for clockwise spin attacks. Just like Dean. Those 7 sweet frames he's saving. Going clockwise spin attack. Chef's kiss. I really hope everything is good with Baachan, because it's quite concerning that I don't think they have said anything in a little while. A very good Zant fight, or the first wing of Palace. Save 10 frames on Nimzo and spins alone. Ether, that was really good aim there. Nice. Oh, got the ledge grab too. Or, I mean, not ledge grab, but two-handed grab, so he got up there much quicker. Hey, if you do spins that way over the course of a run, you save a few seconds. Yeah, actually, that is very true. If you do them everywhere, you do save quite a considerable amount of time.
Yeah,
30 spin attacks for 1 second. I mean, hey, man.
It's a single frame per spin, right?
Frame, yeah, it's a single frame per clockwise spin. But I mean, frame sure in the minute, or frame sure in the second, second sure in the minute, spin sure in the hours, whatever Jim's quote is there. If you catch my drift here.
Well,
I mean, true, it probably doesn't matter all too much.
Over the course of this run, there's a finite amount of spinning we're going to be doing.
I'm trying to think. So you can't do it during KB. You get a bunch during, what's it called? You get two in Xantz, right? Actually, you get a couple more. So you get 14 out of Xantz. Or Phantom Xantz. In actual Xant, how many spin attacks do we do in actual Xant? We do a jump spin attack, which you can do a jump clockwise.
Right. There's the one in
so,
the final phase, but that doesn't matter.
Really quickly, Zeluk's actually turn on the fan.
Oh, really?
That is rough.
How?
Where did did he mess up fans? He's going the casual way now.
Okay, I guess I didn't notice that happening. Huh.
That is really rough. No, he got up there and realized the fan is spinning. Huh.
Oh, I guess he didn't notice. Wow.
Boomer City.
Yeah.
He is an older player in the community, so he does know how to back this up.
Yeah, this is educational for any newer runners, myself included.
That's something you and me, the newer sides to TP, definitely have no clue about, and that's a rip. He missed the LJ there. Yeah, he had to have messed it up all the way back, but when I was watching him do it, it looked like he was fine. Ether not getting quick fan cycle there. Unfortunate, but he's gonna back it up pretty quickly. It loses a lot of time every time you mess up that LJ, by the way. It is unfriendly.
Oh yeah, that brought him back all the way to the beginning of the room. Yeah,
yep.
That sucks. Oh, well, I wasn't even watching, but Zach got through stupid room, looks like unscathed. Very nice. At least he's through it. Nice. I don't know if it was unscathed. Could be potentially.
I do not. I have his audio on. I didn't hear anything that sounded really different. You know, I didn't hear any like Link getting knocked by an orb or anything like that. So I don't think many shenanigans happened there. Kind of interesting to see Barcode definitely taking, showing us a bit of a blast from the past, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, taking an interesting route here.
This is what you have to do. I know Hundo does this because they have to collect everything. But there's also, this is the way to get to the actual boss key normally. You're essentially doing, like we say with Palace, you're doing it casually, but with just optimized strats. Also, I'm pretty sure that void out he got there was from analog stick bug, or the stick being bugged. Because of how he ran, it seemed like he was trying to hold a certain direction and then just literally couldn't. The game made him, forced him to go a certain way. You go up here. Claw over here. You got J over.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, jeez.
I think that's Palace of Gold.
No spoilers, Zach. No spoilers.
No spoilers, but I definitely think Zach is on an extremely impressive Palace here. This is very well done.
And a void for barcode, unfortunately.
So recently, it was kind of funny, Beast. I had that Shadow Beast come up there with me on the stairs.
Oh yeah.
In that room.
Have you ever seen that Shadow Beast clip through the stairs?
No, I have not.
Yeah, that happens.
Zalux is literally doing quite a blast from the past. Like, I have seen these strats be done before. But that's just because I've seen Hundo and how they actually do a lot of these old any percent strats that used to be there. He misses the early cycle on it. Yeah, he's definitely missing that early cycle. So you can get an early cycle if you go quick enough with the LJA. Oh, no. Okay, it's okay. He can recover that. So there's a second LJA here. This one is quite hard and used to be very notorious back in the day. It is a little bit more precise than people give it credit for, and it is hard to get. Nice, he gets it. I think it's pretty funny. You can actually get really unlucky and have one of those keys notice you really early and try and hit the ball out of your hand if you just stand there.
Funny is one word for it, yeah.
Yeah, funny. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm cursed with that RNG. I find it funny sometimes. Hopefully this is a gold. I'm thinking it is for Zach here. This is going to be pretty spicy if he gets a gold here.
Yeah, it depends on when he splits. Well, no, it doesn't. If he splits at any place I've ever seen anyone split before, then that's a serious gold. Let's see. Zach splits on text.
Pretty sure it's text, yep. Boom.
Damn.
That is a gold. How many seconds is that right there? Is that 2?
No, it was, what, he was missing 4 to 5 seconds before, so that's, oh yeah, 2, sorry.
Yeah, 2, because it's, yeah, it says over there.
Oh yeah, right.
Because I don't think his PB actually had his best Palace.
Right, yeah, it's 5 seconds off or so. Damn, that is fast. He splits at the same time I do, and that was, what was that, 11, 20, 26 or something? It's 14 seconds faster than my gold.
That is crazy.
All of that is aiming.
Yeah,
my gold doesn't do any of the rooms wrong, it's just I aim so slowly.
You aim, it's probably difference in aim, difference in like, I mean, probably not less so your movement too, because I think you're also very good with your movement.
Yeah, rolls are definitely a part of it too.
And then I was about to say, you know, those frames he gets back from doing clockwise spin attacks. that have, to be fair, there are 14 on Phantom Zans, which is almost half the second. That is decently notable.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
it's not the most notable, but it is notable. It is a half a second for free there.
I mean, 3 of those don't matter because they're.
Oh, what the final? Oh, the final hit ones.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually, wait, 3. It's not 3. It means that there's 2.
Hmm.
It would mean that 2 of them aren't. What's the third one that doesn't matter?
Would be the final.
The final hit on both Phantom Zans, right? That's the 2 that don't matter.
Oh no, I was gonna say the final one where when he warps away too.
Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah, I guess that's true.
So 3 per Phantom Zan. Arguably, the one when he warps away does matter because you can start approaching wherever he is going to next.
Yeah. So that actually is a good point. That one might matter. Yeah. Weird.
Well, but you don't know where he's going is the thing.
I guess there is 14 on that segment. Yeah, but what we're saying, Zach, is we don't think all 14 of those actually matter to saving time. Because definitely the last hit before the fight. Yeah, I think he does go for the LJ
here.
How much time does this one actually save? Is it 1.5 seconds?
Like, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't as much time as it looked like because he had to wait for the Zan head.
Yeah, true.
Maybe a second or 2.
Yeah, more likely. Let's see. I know it doesn't save too much. Actually, most of the LJs in City don't save too much, other than making it to early platform definitely saves the most time, but as long as you make the early platform cycle, you make the early platform cycle, so that's all that matters for that room. Everything else doesn't.
For this area, Zach still has to beat these guys before the cycle ends.
And he got it.
Yeah. That's just an aiming thing, ultimately, and yeah, Zach crushed that.
Yep.
Also, Barcode and Ethernet were pretty close together for a while, but with Barcode having to do the entire second half of City, it's not close anymore.
Jaquade, quick summary on what happened. Baachan did not respond, and we're just hoping they're doing okay. Hopefully we get news on that in the near future.
Yeah, they never should.
In terms of Zalux, what went right is kind of is what his own words were. What went right? Many Hugo feels died to EMS. 3-bomb Warfield, and then he accidentally turned on Fan and City is the most recent thing probably.
Yeah. Jaquade, it's kind of like if I had kept going with my run last night. It's roughly the same caliber. Pretty
much, he was already down at the beginning, and then the game just kind of kicked him even more, quite aggressively too. He did get Gorge Void. That is true.
He was the only one to get Gorge Void.
That is indeed true. Zach's run good at least. I believe his splits it can sub 3. I do not know if it can sub 3 according to the time for to the race time.
Oh yeah, Zach accidentally did bite at the beginning and had to just totally restart. So he reset his splits, and that's why his are different from the race timer. So he can definitely sub 3 according to his splits. According to the race timer, it's pretty tight.
I mean, he did just get a gold, so to be fair, he is playing to a level where he might actually be able to get it. Like,
and got one bomb. Oh, Ethernet's entering Phantom Zant on half a heart, it looks like. That's not that risky, but unfortunate.
Exiting's not going to be very fun.
Right, yeah.
Depending on how things go, the little squee bullets can actually end up hitting him, killing him. If he does take a death anywhere later here while carrying the orb back, he'll have to go all the way back to the original one. Oh my goodness, Zach, why are you gonna spoil everything, man?
Yeah, come on, Zach.
Like, we're trying to hype you up, man. We're trying to get you like, yeah, look at Zach, he's such a good runner. And then he's out here coming around being like, hey guys, watch this, I got a gold. 20 seconds before he gets a gold. Gotta wait 40 seconds, Zach. Come on. Play by the rules.
That is pretty great, though.
It is a feels gold, man. That feels really good.
Yep, gold by like a second.
It says a big fat 0 there, so it's probably in the millisecond.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that's on his split.
Now.
Hey, Ether got a heart. Nice.
Hey, that's good. Hopefully he won't die now. Because it's actually really scary to take a death. It's really bad to take. I cannot stress much how badly it is to take a death while carrying the orbs back, because it will respawn you back in. It takes you all the way back to the room where you get the orb, if I recall correctly. So you will no longer have the orb.
I thought it spawned you in the room that you died, but you don't have the orb anymore. You have to go get it.
Oh, so you have to go get it anyway. It's still gonna be quite unfun. Like, yeah, it's quite a lifetime loss.
So, oh no, Ether.
Oh no, Ether cannot actually go. No, the stairs are still there. Hey, yeah. That's good.
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah,
nice.
He's all good. Hey, he taps the hand. He high fives it real quick.
So it's slower to die than what I'm about to say, but what feels worse is when you accidentally run up to the door and throw the soul instead of opening the door. Because if you throw it and then you press A again because, oh no, I need to pick it up again, and then you open the door instead of picking it up, then it teleports all the way back to the hand at the end of the dungeon.
Oh man, that does not sound very fun. That is why Palace of Twilight is also nicknamed Palace of Time Loss. for
don't
Zach
think
here,
that
apparently.
one fly, but
What? Well, not that reason, but you know, the many ways you can lose time here is definitely the reason why. Well, we're about to see it. If you want to know the real reason why it's called that, it's the next room that Ether's about to be entering. It's 100%. The reason is known as Palace of Time Loss. This next room is brutal, and it's probably the least favorite room of most of the speedrunners, if not all. For good reason too. Hey Ether, you missed the orb. Okay, he got it. He figured it out. The many dumb ways to lose. Palace has been mean to like 4 people so far today. I mean, you know, Zach is apparently having Palace of Golds, so.
Yeah, they all were all sacrificed so that Zach could get his golds.
Zach's in here almost coming out of this with 3 golds. You know, that is quite impressive.
Was there a third one?
Or no, I said I meant 3 seconds of gold time.
Oh yeah.
Because the first one was 2, and the other one is somewhere in the milliseconds of there.
Alright, Ethernet. Well.
I can gold it if it's perfect, I think. I'm gonna go for new strat.
Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, Ethernet.
Okay, so he gets. So
yeah, Ethernet's fine.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to commentate a little bit over Zach right here. So he did go for a bit risky, but he goes for the perfect combo on Zant and Blizzetta phase. You slide around really. Oh, that might be the gold right there, actually.
I mean, that's not huge, but he's trying to gold.
It's not huge, but he might be saving back the time just because of the fact not many people go for the quick combo there because of how you slide, and it's really easy to whiff Zant, and if you whiff him, it is brutal. Yeah. The time that you'll be losing there. So he luckily.
I mean, this one's even worse to fail, and he's going for a risky strat. So.
Oh my goodness! And he gets it.
Well, he hasn't finished yet.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Let's go, Zach. Is that actually found out to be faster, dodging the spin attack and then doing that? I figured that I've thought about that for a while because I used to fail the spin attack all the time. That it might be faster just to miss it and then go for that. That is really impressive to see him deliver on that. Yo, come on.
Theoretically consistent. It's theoretically consistent and faster, but it's easy to mess up. I don't know. Apparently, some people find I guess what you'd call the normal strat for that phase of Zant difficult and easy to mess up as well. But like for the spin attack at the end, you have plenty of time to just charge one. You don't have to do a quick spin.
Yeah, but I mean, it feels bad if you don't go for the quick spin. You know, something in our minds is like.
I mean, I do that every run.
You know, I might need to pick that up. I just know for me, I'm like quick spin, and then I fail it, I get hit, and I'm like, yeah, it feels bad, man. Oopsie.
But I mean, the thing is, if you quick spin, you can easily quick spin too early. And
yeah,
if you charge up your spin, it's hard to go too early, which is good.
There's also a really interesting thing that I know can happen. If you do a spin right and Zant actually gets knocked into the wall, he can warp away.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's really funny. Like, I had that happen to me yesterday, actually. I don't know if that's RNG or if there's like a way to not have that happen, but I think it's if you're not standing directly in the center.
Zelo's having a really tough room here. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a bit odd.
He was just missing the dashed B attacks. He kept getting normal ones instead. Zach will hopefully be skipping the postman here. Looks like it, yeah. Great.
Can I spoil that I didn't bonk?
No, you can't.
No, you can't, but you did just spoil it yourself. Like, I can't believe this. Your run is unverified now because you didn't bonk.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? I had not noticed that barcode only had 3 hearts. I guess he must have. Yeah, Jaquaid. I did not notice him skipping that heart container. Three-heart palace is really difficult. I don't think anyone regularly goes for it. I don't know if Zelda does in normal runs. I think not.
I couldn't tell you. I don't think it's wise for anyone to go for it just because of the risk. Basically, if you want to know why it's so risky, exiting City in the Sky, we do take damage because we fall all the way down with the Iron Boots and do a B attack, so we're able to teleport away. It's not too bad, says Ether, but I mean, man, it's really unfun. Taking a death or having to look for hearts already gets rid of the time you saved by getting or not getting the heart container.
Oh, Barcode seems to just be standing there.
I don't know. That's
And
now
his reset
buffering.
segments. Yeah, it looks like ZeldaSpeedRuns is done. I didn't see what happened at the end there, but yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, was that a forfeit? Did you just turn off the stream? Like, do we know what happened there? Do you have any information on that?
Earlier. Hopefully it'll say something. But in any case, well fought, Zelux. That's it. It takes a lot to continue after a beginning like that. So thanks for keeping on.
It is a forfeit. Unfortunate. I guess maybe he realized, you know, he's kind of done, and he's like, I've gone on long enough, and I wanted to just be over with it.
Wait a minute. Did Ether? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. No, you know about that, right?
I know you can do that, but I thought he might have actually missed throwing the soul, like actually getting it into the slot.
That'd have been super rough. You can actually go.
No,
you can go super far in there.
It would have spawned outdoors, so he would have been.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, it still would have been an unfun. It still would have been not a good time loss to take there. You have the void out, spawning back in, picking it up, going back over again. You know.
Yeah.
But I know, like, for that, if you throw it in there, you have a big window to where you can jump off and void out while it goes in. It will always take cryo.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
It feels fun having 4 bombs here.
Right, Zach?
Right,
I go
Zach?
for 1 bomb more often.
Like, come on, man. Just 1 bomb all the time.
It feels like you can have a party in the, Dynalphos room.
You just start launching bombs everywhere. Have a good time. Start doing unique bomb drops as if you're trying to empty out the bag again.
Yeah.
Ether's gonna turn into it's kind of cool. Ether just got turned into wolf, but the animation for it got canceled because the orb went in. That's kind of cool. Also,
I didn't see the animation get canceled.
So the animation, like, so usually it will zoom in on Wolflink getting the animation when it's turning into Wolflink, right? Like, it will show you turning in for a second. It actually immediately, when he was turning to Wolflink, it immediately went to the cutscene, the other orb going in.
Oh, well, I mean, you still saw him turning into wolf. You just
you still saw him turning into wolf, but I mean, it was kind of cool to see the camera focused on the other cutscene over it. It took cryo.
Sounds good, ADN. Thanks. As much as what we see on Barcode's screen right now does really exemplify his run.
Yeah, I'm tired, beaten down. Alright, yeah, now we're fixed. So now we've just got...
Oh, no! Ethernet missed that LJA. It looked good. That was unfortunate. That loses way too much time.
Yeah, that is not a... It already loses way too much time missing the first one, so losing the second one is a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'll go clean audio when Zach is done. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha either.
Zach's frozen for me. I think I need to... Oh, wait, I just need to play.
The stream was just paused. Nice.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah,
Zach can have a party. Nice.
Zach,
are we invited?
Wait, what'd you say?
Ask Zach if we're invited to the party.
He's always invited to the party. We'll have a party with the bombs. And he rubber banded back to the fight again?
Oh. Oh, yeah, interesting.
You see that too?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, like Crosshair said, we might have a bit of a multiverse in TP. people slingshotting here and there, going everywhere. Bringing up bombs for the entire class. Yeah, are you gonna be able to share with the class?
Oh,
There's me,
that's...
Beast.
Jaquade, I think for asking that, you're gonna get put on a list.
Wait a second. How many bombs does Ether have, by the way?
Not many. I didn't notice his AG, but he must have done.
He did. Did he do bomb? I don't think he did ball and chain. I think he did bombs.
Wait.
I remember him placing bombs. He missed one of the bombs. Remember, and he had to go back and kill it.
And he did use ball and chain the second time. But...
And he did also have, what's it called? 6 bombs used. So that means he has 2 bombs here, if I recall. I don't think he went for city bombs.
That's a little
2.
Scary.
If Ether, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. We're just not gonna say anything. Keep it going.
No,
you have 2. You'll be fine. Zach knows the backup to it anyway. It's a really unfun backup, but it does exist.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a backup.
There's bombs in city, he's fine. Yeah, I know. It's not very fun though, Jaquade. It's a good 7-minute time loss.
Oh yeah, looking at Zach's timer, he's on 58 pace, solid 58 pace.
Does that mean he still has a good go at getting it for what's it called? No, I don't think he has a chance on
for race time timer. He's a minute 15-ish, minute 13 looks like off race time timer. So he really could. He still could get sub 3.
Timer's off by like 120. So you're yes, but it has to. It's up to Zelda on that one.
Yeah.
If I recall right. The prediction for Zach sub 3. Actually, ANG. I will at ANG for this.
Who's ANG?
Or A? Oh my goodness, ADN. My bad.
I understand. For some reason, the other day, I had a student, or I had a lesson with one of my students, and I kept calling him the wrong name through the entire lesson over and over again, even though I knew I was doing it. It was so strange. I just kept apologizing the whole time.
I feel so bad. I've butchered his name so many times. So apparently, I like Bob here. Angry Neiman Joyces. Oh, he does have the prediction going out. Zach sub 3. I want to verify. Are we doing Zach sub 3 on his or for race time? I'm guessing race time timer. Not actual his timer.
Yeah. Too easy on his timer.
Race time. Okay, sounds good. ADN. I've got it. I should apparently just call you by the full name. Angry Demon Noises. Apparently this will be much better for me. Because that one would be clutch. Yeah. The other one is probably, I mean, we can't say. Zelda takes and gives whatever she wants.
Zach did not void out there, so he will not be getting a world record.
Unfortunately, he's missing the RNG manipulation.
But Zach Strat is coming up. Zach will almost certainly go for Zach Strat.
You know, I now know why Dean got a 12 cycle in it, or I mean 11 cycle in it. He didn't void out. 2 seconds off gold, no save warp. That's nuts. And we're gonna see Zach showcase his own strat. Man, got a style on it. Very good. Being 2 seconds off gold is incredible. Without the save warp, especially because that save warp saves, what's it called? That save warp overall, I believe, saves. He did the math for it. I know he's done the math for it. Isn't it 4 seconds, that save warp? 4 to 5 seconds on the save warp, getting backflip save warp off of the minute text?
Yeah, it was 4 to 5, I think. I think Zach timed it recently.
Yeah, I think it was a very recent thing that he timed, because people thought it was a lot less. People said it was only 2 or something like that, but it was actually a decent chunk more. And considering that his gold does have it...
Yeah, okay, I guess...
Gotta end the prediction before Zelda? Oh no, are you able to stop... Are you able to stop the prediction midway through? Okay.
It should end right now, I think.
Yeah, you should maybe close it out in about now. Because this, she will decide if it goes or not.
Simi, Baachan never showed, and Zelux just had a really, really rough run from the beginning, and decided to call it quits in Palace.
Ooh, good job to Ether, getting that one cycle on Zan.
Yeah. It's interesting, I've seen a few different strats for that one cycle recently, and they all seem to work. It's cool.
Some people go 1-2, pause, 1-2. And then others go 1-2-3, pause 1.
Ether's doing the smart thing and saving here just in case he ends up losing.
Yeah, because if he didn't, this would be an extremely long time loss. The bombs he can go get, there's 2 actual bomb locations he could go get. Actually no, I don't even think he can go in Lake Bed anymore, so no, he only has one.
Spoilers! Spoilers!
Zach frog clonking all the way through. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Zach, man, like, you gotta leave it up. Leave it up to the air. I do not believe this is a good.
I haven't been counting, but we can watch his best possible time rising. It was 258.05 before Zelda fight.
So we very much know this is not a 7 cycle. That's for sure.
Yeah. So if this hits, this is really close. Oh wait, no, that wasn't even the last one. Okay, yeah, he cannot sub 3.
Zach?
By race time timer.
What is the RNG going on here? If that wasn't the final hit.
Yeah, no,
He's going for world record on Zelda RNG.
People are losing channel points on this. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't counting.
I lost like 140 to best. Why are you spoiling again?
That's insane. Oh my god.
What
yeah,
cycle
did you count cycles, Zach?
Hey, Zach charged it up. Like, are you gonna give it to me? No? Okay.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to go back and count them too, Amanda. That is brutal. Yeah. Eesh, 140 from his best. That is unfun time. Imagine we've seen a lot of the stuff. We've actually seen a lot of people have Zelda snipe out really good PBs and times from him, but that is not nice. She is our last rendition of RNG in this game. Well, I mean, I guess there's the 3 different ways Ganon can go on the setup, but
best possible time. Oh my god, 32 hours. That's a terrible Zelda.
Which, hey, damn. 32 hours. Apparently, Zelda's keeping us here for a couple
We're gonna be commentating for a long time.
I don't know if I brought enough food.
Having some trouble here.
I think he goes over here to reduce all lag right now. I think this is literally just to reduce so much lag in the game. I say that and then stream lag. That's kind of fun.
Makes sense.
Oh. All right, Ganon.
Yeah, this is interesting. This prediction, yeah, Simi, this is for race time timer. There's no way you can possibly use that 3 now. In race time timer.
Yeah, he is doomed on race time timer. There is no chance. Bro, we need a spelling command here. What do you mean spelling? Oh no.
Yes, I mean there are trade-offs.
Makes Beast Cannon miss. Predicted the wrong thing and actually won. Nice, Shakur.
Nice.
Isn't it like 7? Depends. There's RNG involved between it. There's actually RNG between how long she takes to use her attack, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's aware of that, but it is, I think, around 7 seconds per cycle.
we are closing in on the end here.
I'm pretty sure it is like a time slot of when it can happen. Never time Zelda RNG ever. So from what I know, Zelda RNG, not only is there the Triforce, which I believe has a longer delay time before her next attack, but also there's just like a certain amount of space, which is why you see Task go so much faster in Zelda. Because you can just make her immediately do her attacks at her first available point.
Oh no. Hey!
Oh, Hylian Postal Service coming in clutch here against Ether. Getting that mail. Alright, Zach! Like, buddy!
Nice.
It's been the whole run, you're still spoiling stuff. It's just spoiling that you won!
Alright, that's gotta be the last thing he spoils. He can't spoil anything else.
He's about to go in Ether stream and start spoiling. Cycle loses less time between attacks. A fast 8 cycle is still faster than a slower 7. Yes, that's what I've heard exactly.
Alright, GG, Zach. That was a very strange way to end the run, but yeah, congrats. That's an excellent time.
Thank you for confirming that, by the way, Zalux. That does help. I wanted to make sure that I was getting right on that. Well, on his timer, he's a 2:59.52. ZSR, he was a...
Yeah, and for the record, his timer is accurate for his run. He had to restart, I guess a minute 13 into the run because he did something bad.
Zach, do you want to come in here for an interview, by the way? You want to join us on ZSR for a little bit?
Yeah, Jaquay, that's true. You did call it yesterday.
Alright, we're just gonna be... I'm waiting to see if, was for race. And yeah, the prediction was for race time, and we did confirm that. So that is what you guys were betting on. So no one should be surprised about that one. That one was full on race time.
Yeah. So, why do Ethernet Splits say his current pace is a 3:17? That's not right.
We've not heard anything from Zach in case he wants an interview. I might go message him and see if he wants to. But
wait a minute. I'm really confused as to what. Oh wait, I'm stupid.
What happened?
I was just watching his PB video in the corner instead of his actual feed. I'm so stupid. I was thinking, yeah, no, this seems like a 308. What's going on?
Oh, what's going on? Okay, that's pretty good. I like that.
That is the stupidest thing I've done this evening. Also, transforming into a wolf there. Interesting. I have not seen that before.
I don't... Oh, he doesn't have bombs. So this is actually a much easier way to do it. So I think it does lose time if you do perfect ball and change strike here. But it is very, very... And he dies.
Well.
Okay, then... Okay. Slash that. I do believe that loses time now.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that the Zach? Are we seeing Zach in? Oh, that is the ZachLink99. Welcome.
Ooh, what happened to the first 98, ZachLink?
I don't know.
They weren't fast enough?
Yeah, they all died in Palace, I guess.
Oh no.
Apparently. Hey, apparently you didn't die in Palace today. You're actually golden in Palace, so...
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Congrats both on the win and on the golds. I know that means more.
Yeah, it definitely means more. That was really unfortunate at the start, the failed back in time, because I was not paying attention from the beginning of the run. And then I kind of paid attention a little more, and then...
You're like, I gotta catch up.
Yeah. After that, I just kind of stopped caring, but I got some nice segments, I guess, so I was happy.
I wonder how much Wolf does save here. Does Wolf run faster in HC? I don't think so. I feel like this is like pretty accurate to normal Link's speed. I'm interested. And that's something I'll time one day.
But yeah, oh, sorry, go
Angry.
on.
Give me a second. I was about to say, someone in chat was saying, Brano says, Restreamer, please check your Discord DMs. Oh.
That's not you, Keaton. That's...
Yeah, I know. I was messaging Demon myself to try and see it because I think he's paying attention to the ZSR chat. So just making sure. You go, Zach. Though, what were you saying beforehand?
Yeah. So I played pretty well. I had some really nice segments. Hyrule was really good, except for not getting the save warp. What was good? City second half was really good, other than up to the boss key where I lost like 6 seconds, I think. But I only missed gold by 3, so that was really good.
If you got the save warp, wouldn't you have golded by like 3 seconds, 2 seconds there on HC2?
Yeah, probably 3.
That would have been a pretty nice. That would have been a nice extra gold to put a cherry on top of this run.
Yeah, I think I could get a sub 1120 Hyrule if it goes well, but it's really hard because it's like 50% of the time I'll even get the save warp, and then I still have to play well. So
yeah, I feel like you don't get to choose if you get the save warp. It's kind of just mash it out and hope.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, Zach, was your sum best 251 or above before?
No, I got 250-58 when I got my PB yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So Jakoi is asking, where else did you lose time at? You saved time at Morphle, I know that.
Yes,
EMS,
I failed.
I remember.
Yes, I failed. Well, yeah, I failed EMS twice. I voided in the mist. I failed Forge Void. I lost like another 15 seconds somewhere in the vessel segment. What else?
Oh yeah,
I lost,
you failed bomb
like,
house
a minute
skip.
10. Sorry, go on.
Bomb house skip.
Oh, did I?
Oh yeah,
I did,
you
right?
fell off a bomb house skip. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I lost like 30 seconds there, and then a minute 10 on spinner, just like my PB.
Oh
yeah,
wait, yeah.
Otherwise,
just a movement and everything
good.
else, right? What else went wrong in a spinner segment? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, it was the human movement in approaching Death Sword.
Oh yeah, you did. You tried out the new human movement thing,
yeah,
right?
just screwing around. I just tried to do the frame perfect side up. It's not new. It's been known forever. It's just I did a random backup. I don't even know if it was faster. I was just messing around.
And it was kind of cool to see. I think Nimzo also did it today too, if I recall.
Keaton, the new human movement that Zach came up with is right before Death Sword, but this was the room like one before that. I guess 1.5 before that.
Oh, so that other movement that you did where you were going up that path to Death Sword, that's the new movement?
Yeah,
the break slide. Yeah, the break slide thing. And you said that there's a frame perfect side hop that makes you save 5 seconds?
Okay, no, that's not in that room. It's in the room before, the big spinner room. If you do a side hop off of one of the railings, it saves nearly 5 seconds. I don't know if it's like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
It's like 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay. Now it's clicked in my head. I understand now.
And I attempted that, and then I just backed it up with a random human movement I just came up with on the fly.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I also would have golded this. Sorry?
I was about to say, unfortunately, we see Ether, he has no bombs in HC, so he's having to kind of do things in a pretty unfortunate way.
It's good to know the backup strat there, though.
Yeah.
Did anyone see that I put like 3 bombs down during Zelda? And I
no, I didn't see that.
No, we were a little bit distracted. We were distracted watching Ether for a little bit, I believe, and then also we realized, wow, your Zelda really sucks here. What's going on? What cycle was that? Do you know or no?
No, I think it was like 13, maybe 14. I've got a 15 cycle before. I don't think I lost as much time. I might just be...
I think you had a very slow, like, I'm going to be honest, not only was that a long Zelda cycle, that was, like, in between moves is very slow. And Zalux did confirm it earlier in the chat. Yeah, that's the other RNG time on there, is the time in between moves. And so, like you'll see with TAS, it does go way faster there on a 7 cycle because it's a fast 7 cycle instead of just being a slow 7 cycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just gonna say I was about to gold the Stallard segment, but I lost like 15 seconds before getting to Star-Lord, so I unfortunately didn't gold.
That's a rip.
It always sucks when that happens.
Either just unfortunately tried to brake slide into the cutscene. I think he failed it, so he stopped there for a second.
No, I didn't void. I pressed the spinner button when I was mashing. I don't know how.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
So I had to get back on and then mash more. But yeah, I was pretty happy with it. I should have got like a 258 there. I don't know. But whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
a minute 40 to Zelda.
Sub-3ing the race is good. I mean, to your splits. I mean, technically on the race time, I guess you're not a sub-3, but like still, it's pretty much you sub-3. That's still pretty good for a race in any regard, you know. Was it kind of cool that you did get one bomb? I know that's something you typically don't go for.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty cool. I don't really care that much.
It was pretty hyped because at first you seemed like you were really against going for one bomb, and then I don't know what changed in you. You're like, you know, why not?
It was the 2 voids in Snow Peak.
Oh, you were like, who cares anymore?
Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, so I lost time like everywhere. Honestly, seeing the 1 minute 40 lost at Zelda just made me worry so much. Like, if I get a really good run, you just get screwed over by Zelda completely.
Okay, I mean, hey, it's better that it got screwed in this run than another run, right? Than your current PB, right? Or another run like that. I mean, hey, even, like, you can even look at world record right now. 10 cycle in there, right? It blows. Unfortunately, that's just a part of the game, you know? Like, we all play it knowing that she can just look at you and take a minute. Or more. A minute 40.
I mean, even if I was, like, 30 seconds ahead of the record, that run still wouldn't have got it.
Yep. Actually,
minute 40.
You could have been a minute ahead of world record. You could have been a minute above world record, and you still wouldn't have gone in there. That would have been really sad.
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but at least it was on a random race.
Yeah. Such is life, and I mean, hey, taking golds in a race is all you could really ask for, you know? Zach Bruggles is gonna be a popcorn match. Oh wait, yeah, is it Bruggles next? Your next opponent? Is that decided yet? Do you know, Beast, is his next opponent gonna actually be the Mew Furman? You were all good, Zach. Beast, you here? I was gonna say, do you know who Zach's next opponent is? Is it Bruggles?
Yeah,
yeah, Bruggles. That's the next match. Okay, so it's Bruggles.
Yeah, it would have been me, but well, yeah. It would have been me if I had won that race. I did not win that race. So Bruggles gets to do that. I get to have an easy race against Marco. Oh no.
An easy race against Mark. I'm sorry, man. I think you gotta. I think you gotta rephrase that there.
That's not actually decided yet. It could be what D3 KitKat Marco or.
Okay. No, KitKat's out.
Oh, oh wait, then it's you. D3
yeah.
And you.
Did you think I lost?
I didn't remember. I don't think I was there for the end of that race.
Oh, that's a rip. Yeah, it did look like I was gonna lose. So if you were there in the beginning, it definitely looked like I was not about to win that one. Man, I like that all these runners actually go for the stacking pods here.
Yeah, D3, you, or Marco.
I'm gonna be honest. There's a good chance it's not gonna be me in that scenario.
Yeah, it's cool that I'm gonna verse Bruggles. I feel like that'll be a fun race because he's been making some nice runs lately.
Bruggles is I feel like Bruggles is very consistent. He's been popping out really good runs in races, like.
Yeah, his past 2 have been sub-3s.
Yep. So definitely, it's gonna be an opponent where you have to stay on your toes, and actually, you're gonna have to compete with a really good time to actually compete with him too.
Yeah.
I mean.
So yeah. I think that if I just don't do the same mistake at the start, I could play well. I just kind of was annoyed that I lost like 1.5 minutes for the race time.
Yeah, definitely. For a little bit, my mind was like, what happened? What's going on? Because like pretty much the stream cut out for me because I was refreshing, trying to get Ether's thing set up, right? So I didn't even see what happened. I was literally so confused when I look back. I'm like, why is he so behind?
Yeah, I thought.
So I actually almost. Yeah, so I actually almost crashed my game at the start there. So if you do back in time equipped and you start a new file, it crashes, and I realized with like the last second to reset the game and like start over again. Because if you just start the file, you crash.
That is brutal.
If I crashed, I would have lost like 3 extra minutes on top of that.
Because you'd have to reset console, load in, load everything back. Are you playing on Wii too? So you have to go through the Wii channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a fat amount of time. Hey, you know, then you could have went for Beast Legendary Crashed Game Sub 3.
Wait, did you
I don't know if that
actually
counts as
crash,
legendary.
or did you reset before you crashed?
No, it actually crashed. It cost me 3 minutes.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
I ended up with a 259.59.
Hey,
I feel like those types of runs always happen. Like if you do lots of no resets, you'll have a good run minus 1 silly mistake.
Yeah.
Taco John's acquired. What is Taco John's? What?
That's the thing, Zach. That's every single run. If you look at any run and say, "Oh, if that didn't happen, this would have been an awesome run," you know. That's
well, I'm
including
saying like
everybody's
one.
TV.
Yeah, I'm saying like 1 mistake, not like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's because in the setting of a new reset, you guys like once you make a big mistake like that, there's just less pressure. Like you're just like, eh. You probably lose a lot of the attachment you might have had to the run already, and then you just try and push it, you know.
I think it is good to think like that because then you know you can do better. Like if you're able to have a good run, then you can get this time. It's good to know what you could get with a run, with a good run.
I think Ether did a bit of a weirder setup for horseback here, so I don't know if he's gonna actually. Yeah, it's gonna give him a bit of a weird Ganon, but he still did good. Stopped carrying in Palace today, Dan. I feel like you and Nimzo definitely stopped carrying around Palace time period.
Oh yeah, how did that race go? I missed the end of it.
If you want a little bit, well, the end of it, Dean.
Nimzo got a 3 hours 22 seconds. Is that right? And Dean got 3:04.
They shared quite the romantic death in Palace, though. Both of them taking a death, in very different ways. One was, I believe, East Wing, the Zant head room, you know, Nightmare Room, right? Yeah, Dean took a death in there. And then there was also Nimzo went in early platform room. I believe he was on pace for early platform, and then just jumps off and dies.
Dang.
Yeah, it was not very. It definitely you look at it, and everyone's just like Nimzo question mark.
How much did he lose?
I having to reclimb. I'm guessing over a minute. Definitely for sure. He's had to reclimb all of. He missed getting, so since he had killed most of the Zant heads, right? He could have went for the other, so you know how you can grapple? The grapple on one of the second platform after the, like, with the little plant, you can actually do a grapple there. What is,
Nice, Ethan.
Okay, Ether, thank you. But basically he missed that grapple too, so he didn't even save the time that way. So then I think he also missed platform again. And he was waiting for it, so he lost a really big chunk of time.
GG, Ethernet.
GG.
Yeah, but actually, as Dean pointed out, Dean's early game was really good. The two, Dean and Nimzo, were very, very close to each other all the way up to Morpheal.
And it was really tense actually. All the way up through the early game, it was tense especially for Dean, since he's someone who's pushing for that sub 3 time, to be able to keep up with someone like Nimzo, who has 3rd place, right? Who's known for his early game, and to keep up with him in his early game, that is really a big title to at least take home. All right, do we want to move? Do we want to have Ether come in here for an interview too?
Oh yeah.
Ether, get in here if you hear us. I'm pretty sure he did hear us during it.
Yeah.
Won the battle, lost the warrior. He is right. He did save those 6 frames on Stallard.
Well, if that constitutes a battle.
It is a 6-frame battle. Welcome, Ether.
Hello.
How do you feel about your run, Ether?
I mean, I started kind of just trolling after Morpheal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel bad. Did we pressure you into doing one bomb?
No, I was gonna go for it. I was gonna go for it anyway since I didn't have an opponent.
I figured you would, because most times, even in runs that you have a good chance on, you still come to sometimes.
Oh yeah,
you're
2
like,
minutes ahead, and I go for one bomb and die. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, but what if we one bomb? You know how? Look at how ahead we could be.
Yeah. Save like 7 seconds.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm surprised I got one bomb because I lost maybe like half a second of air at the start, but then I got really lucky with all the regrabs.
Oh, you can lose a bit of air at the beginning. I would have had it. I was 1 frame off of getting one bomb that first try. My second regrab, I got stuck on Morpheal's back, like for 3 ticks, and I was like, oh no, this is over. Because I regrabbed I grabbed onto Morpheal's eye 1 frame after the blue went away, and I was like, damn it, dude.
It's just gonna be over then, yeah. Because if you don't make it on there with blue, it's just over. You will down while going for the hit.
Yeah, that was like a frame off. Sadly.
It's okay. It still shows. Why did you do a 5 cycle, by the way? Do you want to explain that? What happened? Like, I'm truly confused. Did you intentionally go for? So when I asked, did you intentionally go for a 5 cycle? You said yes.
Honestly, I was just trying to. I was messing around. I was just trying to get one bomb. So not one bomb technically, but one bomb cycle.
Oh, you're trying to get 3 in a row, or get 3 re-wraps in a row, pretty much.
With one
right?
bomb, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow that makes it seem more reasonable.
You know, at least I can. I thought you were just showing up. I thought you just wanted us to mention how like they program the game and how no matter what you do, you have to do this, complete the cycle.
Yeah, you can't force unequip, or else she'll never die.
Yeah, she has infinite HP if you don't hit that final hit there.
You can also kill Morpheal without a sword. If you ever get there without a sword.
You can get it. You can kill it with everything, right? Like I literally thought the wood sword, everything can just 3 cycle Morpheal.
Yeah, you have no sword equals 3. Like Morpheal has 3 health.
You know what's
Argarok won't work.
You know what's interesting
way.
though? Doesn't first phase not apply to that though? First phase does not have the same rule of Morpheal. Doesn't first phase also have its own HP? Like it actually has genuine HP?
I don't know. I don't know exactly for the eyeball.
I don't think it has HP because I think HD can just jump spin it, and if only one of them connects, it still works. I think.
Okay.
The
Someone
HD
might. We do have Jaquaid in chat. Jaquaid, yo, can you hit us up? You know that info? Are you able to one cycle on Ordon Sword? Is that Ordon Sword? Is that what it's called?
Ordon Sword, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
Sword.
can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could, but I haven't ran HD for like a year and a half.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
The eyeball.
Basis. One cycle, the first phase of Morpheal with Ordon Sword, can you just jump spin attack and one cycle it, or does it have an HP where you need to do a certain amount of damage to it? So Zach, I like that you said yes very, very much after you joined the interview to me. You want an interview.
Also, Keen, you can, so with Argarok, and I think maybe someone else, you can 2 cycle if you have the Chew.
You did tell me for Argarok that one, and then I remember, and you did help remind me. I did forget that with Chew and Fury you can, and I know the one that I know you cannot. Isn't it Virus, the second boss? I know you don't even have to do damage on the first 2 phases. You can knock him down, in the final phase. You can actually just hit him and it kills him, which is weird.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
Yes, that is something that I was informed of yesterday.
Isn't it just faster to hit him?
Go up faster?
Yeah, I believe it's fast. Yeah, you hit him because it's faster.
So stupid.
That is news that I did hear from yesterday, so I'm not fully sure, but that's what I did hear.
I had a small bit of temptation to go for Norgor today.
You know, I was gonna be pretty hype. You would have been. I think you would have been the first person. If you'd gone it successfully, wouldn't you have been the first person in Tourney to get it?
I mean, that would be a trifecta.
Trifecta.
I guess, yeah.
Oh
I
my
never
goodness.
considered
DSS,
Norgor worth it because I
DSS, one bomb, and Norgor.
It saves like 20-something seconds, I believe, if done right.
I have no idea. I need to time it because I've heard like 10, I've heard 8, I've heard 15.
It was around 20-something when me and Emdra timed it, because Emdra goes for Norgor all the time.
What I will say, it's probably different. Yeah, Mitchell does whatever he wants. So the big thing you got to know is also depends on what strat they do, because we do have Dean bringing back apparently a very old strat of the whole like pumping in the bombs into the water.
Oh yeah, the
And
SBA
I
claw
think-
shot bomb strap.
And I believe he loses even less, or he saves more time on it then. So that's probably the fastest way you can dump the bombs, and so it's probably different according to what you do there.
It's really difficult to do that and save time, though. Like,
It
I
is.
tried it.
A
pretty sure
single
hundreds of
choke.
times, and I've never saved time. But yeah,
Dean's looked really clean today.
Dean is doing it. He only messed up the final bomb.
yeah, but even if
Everything-
you don't mess up, like, between bombs, you can just lose so much time. Like, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been faster, but I'd have to check.
I had to check with him too. I think he's been testing around. He's probably got a good amount of know on that.
Yeah.
Well, GG to both of you. That was a really fun race to watch.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah,
Oh,
GG.
I'm surprised I got backflip bit the first try. That's what I'm happy about.
Dude, I didn't even get to see it. I'm so sad. All I
Yeah,
saw
we were all
was
refreshing
backflip
around.
bits. Everyone was literally, because we were refreshing because of everything that was kind of going crazy at the beginning. And so literally, I didn't see what Zach did. I didn't see you do back. For me, your stream was frozen. I just didn't see anything. I just saw Jim's face smiling at me. I was like, nice. Waiting.
I don't think anyone noticed, but I figured out how to do the L slide on the lake bed phase Zant consistently with Hero's Clothes. You just land while having claw shot in your hands, and then you just let go and hold up left with target, and you can L slide.
Oh yeah, I saw the L slide you did there. I just didn't know that was something that was really hard. I just thought that was something you could do.
Well, it's not hard. It's just I didn't understand how to do it until recently. I've
I
honestly been
almost-
trying to look for like any L slide that I can do to save time.
I almost
Does it
choked water
save
phase.
time? Does the water Zant one save time? Yes. No.
I have no idea. It's probably like the same.
I mean, I
It's
think it
probably-
does if you have Zor armor now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everything's so much faster in Zor armor.
But yeah, I implemented like 3 L slides in City.
Yeah, I noticed you've been putting a lot of them in there. You also went for that claw shot, the drop the little two. In the
Oh yeah,
water.
that. I tried that because JD did it in one of his runs earlier, and I timed it. It saves like half a second if you get the first frame rule. Otherwise, it only saves like 2/10 of a second. So
So
Couple
if
frames.
you get the roll, it's
Yeah.
worth it. If you don't, then who cares?
Which roll?
yeah,
why-
pretty much.
Um,
The frame perfect rule after you enter the door
For the double Dynalphos.
or the dino.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
City. You have
Well, and
to
you can
pull
claw
claw
shot throughout
shot
the day,
or
too.
boomerang. You have to pull claw shot or boomerang when entering the door to get the roll there. Otherwise, you get a jump attack because you have sword
Well-
in hand.
You can roll, just not an L roll.
Wait, you could still roll without holding L for that frame perfect roll?
Well, yeah,
I'm
you
assuming,
hold direct
yeah.
and then press
yeah,
A.
you hold forward and A.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well,
I mean-
not forward. It's a
Whatever
weird
direction.
Is it a
Yeah.
different direction? Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
direction
it doesn't
forward
matter.
is.
You don't really lose time from pulling claw shot on the door anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna head out. Thank you for
Yeah.
commentating and GG Zelu. Sorry about the run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rip to
Sorry,
Zaylu.
Zaylu.
And hopefully Baachan we hear from. Did you hear anything either from them or no?
No, I haven't messaged them because I was running.
I
And
mean,
good
I
luck
re-
to Bruggles when we race.
yeah, it is quite unfortunate. I thank you everyone who came out here to watch, and great job the runners, because I'm gonna head out too.
See ya.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep.
See ya.
Later,
Also,
everyone.
thank you, Beast, for co-commentating with us. This was really fun. I think it was a good time.
Yeah, thank
Yeah, I
you guys.
enjoyed Keaton. And thanks to Angry Demon Noises for hosting.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you so
no
much
problem.
for doing this.
These are fun.
Yeah, they are. Do you know the raid target that we're gonna go hit on? Do you need is there a ZSR stream, or is there someone specific you want to raid, or are we just gonna raid a TP person?
We are sending you to ZSR1, but if you guys have a TP person in mind, I'll take your suggestions.
gonna say-
Ninja's on.
We have Nimzo.
Oh, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's a good target. I'll take it. Just give me the thingy. Or D3 is the next one target too.
Yeah,
You guys can vote.
D3 Nimzo, which do you guys want? I can link both of them in the ZSR chat for you right now, so that's Nimzo's, and then I can...
All right, the people get to decide. You guys have like 2 minutes, or yeah, 2 minutes.
Well, who has
There
less
you go.
viewers? Question mark.
Maybe they're both right at the beginning of a run.
Yeah.
The people get to decide. Go and vote. And you can't rig this one. In the meantime, I'll let you guys know what's going on. We have another Wolfdash match scheduled tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's Wicked Gligar versus Jaquade, who is here in chat. Very pod.
It will be pretty old.
And it looks like that's the only match scheduled for right now, but I'm sure we'll have more in the coming week. Other than that, right now we have a Zelda 2 randomizer weekly race going on, ZSR1. So if you guys want to watch Zelda 2 randomizer, it's a good time. They have some good comms on right now. Tomorrow we've also got no OT item randomizer weekly. Link to the past NMG tournament matches going on, and a couple other OT item randomizer matches. So, all very fun. Oh, come on, chat. Oh, we need more votes. Don't do this to me.
I'm waiting. Don't worry. I have my final vote. I'm just waiting to see what people do.
That's fair. That's
I'm the
fair. You guys can
tiebreaker.
hold your votes.
You get to decide.
I held a poll tourney for best Oracle of Ages and Seasons like characters, and they kept tying the polls. And at some point, I think they were just doing it on purpose. And we had like I think like 17 or so votes on either side, so it was like, you know, that's a tough one
It's
to.
back to even or no, it's back to even. I like the vote that you were the one who set up the poll for best girl on TP, right?
Yeah.
I like
I like
the
doing those.
768 votes for Zelda, or not Zelda, Midna, of course.
There you
And
go.
Nimzo's taking the lead. All right.
All
so
right, Nimzo takes it. Someone give me their full
I linked in a
username.
ZSR. I linked in a ZSR right there too.
Nice. That's
Nimzo 9.
Cool,
Nimzo
cool.
9. Nice.
But yeah, that will be our raid target. Thank you for playing our raid poll and watching this couple set of matches. It's very fun.
Hope you guys
We
enjoy
fixed
this
the
stream.
Wolfdash channel I broke, by the way. It's fine now.
Hope you guys enjoy the commentary and the races that went on today.
Is that why I couldn't see it earlier?
Yeah, I broke it. I was trying to stop the rabble from getting in, and then I killed it all for everyone.
I was wondering why I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't delete the whole thing. That's what counts. But yeah, everyone go say hi to Nimzo. Wish him luck. Probably go say hi to D3 too. And feel like everyone's gonna do that. But yeah, thanks so much.